I had a facelift. I'm now an octopus. It went horribly wrong. I wasn't supposed to look like this. I was supposed to look, you know, gorgeous, but there we go. Now I do understand the struggles being an Octodad. That is true. That is true, Ari. I understand that. I sympathise with Octodad so much. So, I never realized, before we get started, I never realised this, but Octodad Dadliest Catch is actually the, like, full... There is an actual thing out there called Octodad, which I guess was the original project, which was then developed into the full game of Octodad Dadliest Catch. I almost downloaded the wrong thing from my itch account. But, I am currently playing with a 360 controller. You know what? I'm going to lower the music a bit more. I'm currently playing with a 360 controller, but there is a channel point redemption thing to change control scheme. I was going to do it as like a, hey, cheer X amount of bits, but honestly, I don't have the view count for a cheer incentive. So there's that. I'm not playing in co-op, unfortunately. Angel is not just off screen. She is making bread, because we need bread. So, I did the tutorial to see if I could get the capture running smoothly, and it seemed fine. Just let me know if there are any problems. Let us... New game. Oh gosh, there are collectibles. Yum bread? Oh, yum bread indeed. Bread is amazing. I will be continuously moving this mask because we spent like 5 minutes on it. It is a piece of art.
He's just running late. He's always late.
He is an octopus. He runs swiftly.
What on earth is keeping him?
Mr. Groom, the wedding is starting. Are you ready?
Got a smelly best?
You're not even dressed. Make yourself presentable. She's waiting for you.
I am. I got dressed for this. I put a whole 10 minutes of effort into this costume. Clear the table of junk. Move the left stick to control Octodad's arm. Okay. Wow, that's very sensitive. This was easier with the mouse. Press the right bumper or A to grab. Aha! A key! Yes. Open the cabinet. I opened it. I also opened the wall. Okay, so you can't lift both legs at the same time. That's fine. At least with you using the controller. So on the keyboard, you have to press a button to swap between movement and like walking. And I'm just gonna press this because it's cool. I feel like this game's quad light. It isn't co-op. I've seen people play as co-op. It's a thing. Hopefully that is not covered by DMCA. Cool. It's my tuxedo. Please. I mean, it's basically what I'm wearing now, but the actual tux. Anyway. Yeah, you can play this co-op. I don't know if it's online or if it's just local. I assume it's just local, because you'd have to be dealing with ping otherwise. Find my bow tie. I will not slip on the banana skins. I slipped on the banana skins. Also, can we talk about this art for a moment? That's a top tier pratfall. That's some Bubbles art. That's I would do that and be proud of that. That is far better than I can actually do. Whoops. Well, I'm here though. You know what's good? You know what's good for nerves? Potassium. How do I? Yum 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 yum. There we go. Oh, hey, our Lord and Savior. This is so much easier with a controller. Just gotta get it somewhere in a vague area of the neck. There we go. I'm going to take this with me for good luck. I can't. Apparently I have to lift with one arm. Do you even lift, Octodad? You do. Just moonwalk into the church. That's fine, I'm sure. I'll go around. I'll go around. I'll be civilized. Why not? A hat. Don't mind if I stick to the hat rack. Wait, does it actually go on? Yes, it does. No. Yes. No. Maybe. Yes, I'm wearing. I think I'm wearing the hat. Let go of it. Thank you. Oh, I'm one dapper octopus.
I didn't think he was ever going to show up.
Okay.
There are a lot of locks and bars in this church.
Okay. May have already filled that bar a third.
How did Scarlet make it down the aisle without slipping? In those heels?
Nothing to see here. Totally a normal man going to marry his normal human wife in a normal human
I
ceremony.
knew you wouldn't get cold feet.
I have many feet to get
Then
cold.
Where's the best man?
These subtitles
Guess
are
you'll
top tier.
have to get the ring yourself.
Where would that be though? Yeah, if I look down, by the way, so I can actually see the chat. Is the ring in here? I think that's the ring. I think. Yes.
Do you need any help over there?
No, I've got it. I don't know what I'm attached to, but I've got the ring. Haha! Haha! I am totally a human man carrying a ring to his human wife.
You look so handsome.
Why, thank you. I try. Please take the Scarlet. Take the ring. No. How do I?
Ow!
How do I give you the ring? Am I not close enough? How very human of me. Yeah, exactly right. I'm superhuman right now. I don't know how to give her the ring. Just rub it in her face, maybe. Nope. That wasn't the right thing to do. Not the fingers, I guess. Anyone? How do humans normally give rings? Here's the ring you asked for. No? Do you not want this anymore? Look, I'm just rubbing it in your face. At this point, take it off of me, please. I don't... How do I... Where do you want this game? Facing her may be an issue. I cannot control where... Like most humans, I cannot control where I face. I was hoping that if I just got it in vaguely the right place. Oh yes, she holds a hand out for the ring now. Cool, there you go. That's a bracelet. That's not a ring. That hat makes me look human. Some developers. Just gonna wiggle my way through the credits, I guess. Like every human does. God, this game is going to be so bad. On my part, not the game's part. Hey, Red Riding Hood. How you doing? Frida Wolf? She's in Mass Effect Andromeda. And many other things. Love the cosplay? Why, thank you. If I sit up slightly, you can kind of see that I'm wearing the air quote suit. Well, you all paid. You all donated for this with your channel points without knowing what you were donating for. So I felt I had to make a minimum amount of effort. Oh, we just sleep in our suit like a normal human. Gotcha. Hey. Nope. Sing. So I think there are collectible ties in this, based on what it said on when I started the new game. I don't know where they are, so if I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. It is what it is. Hello.
Look, Dad's up.
Morning, Daddy.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. This picture right... Oh, I'm back in the bedroom. This picture right here is making me feel things I never thought I'd feel for myself. Anyway. I am stuck to the bedroom door, apparently. I need to use the bathroom. Oh. The bathroom? Out of order. Just kind of... Get back. Okay, that's... You know what? It was like that when I encountered it. Hello,
Dad,
children.
Where do rainbows come from?
Gay people.
Oh. Where do flowers come from?
All these subtitles.
Neat.
I don't know how we could have human kids. Oh. That's how he had human kids. He's explaining right now. I'm sorry. Was that Santa Claus?
You expect
Yes, it
me to
was.
believe that?
I am your father. Of course you should believe it. I would not
Mommy?
lie to you.
Yeah? Oh, you're finally
Can I borrow
up.
your flashlight
Nice to
later
see you,
tonight?
sleepyhead.
If you put your finger over it and turn it on, you can see your finger bones.
Awesome.
That is pretty cool. That is good.
Your mustache is getting long again.
To have the fire on, no
Might need to
worries.
trim soon.
Anticipated pain. Make some coffee.
Honey, did
okay.
you read my latest article? I got an interview with the mayor, and I tore him
And
apart.
I'm the monster.
Verbally, I mean. I sent a picture to the Inquisitor magazine, and they put it on the cover. You should pick one up, dear. Well, I can't be caught reading it.
I wrote the darn thing. I assume full disclosure, I've never made coffee like this in my life, so I
I'm
assume
working on a little
that's
side project,
how that works.
dear. I'm going to expose corruption in the fishing industry, and I know just the ship to sneak aboard.
Sounds like she's angling for a
Never stopped me
promotion.
before.
There we go, I made coffee.
While you're waiting on your coffee, could you bring Stacy some milk?
Soon I'll be 100 feet tall.
Sure.
You know Sherry from the book club? I caught her the other day eating a whole wedding cake. And nobody was getting married.
Oh no! Eating wedding cake when no one's getting married? What is this world coming to? Those are pineapples
In a
in the
way,
fridge.
it's good the basement flooded. You've spent so much more time with us lately.
Get closer to the fridge, and then we'll, There we go. I got the milk. We're all good.
Just a reminder, 2 weeks from now, I'll be out of town on an assignment.
It's very Playing this with this mask is not terribly great, I'll be honest. Wedding cake is delicious. I mean, I've never had... I don't think I've ever had wedding cake, so I'll take your word for it. Just cake in general, though.
Are we gonna build a tree castle this summer?
I don't know where she is. I can't
You
change
mean
the
a
camera.
tree house?
I think it's
No.
chocolate milk.
Wizard princesses live in castles.
Here's your milk.
I heard some crashing from the living room, mister. You know I just cleaned
Thanks
it
for the
last
milk,
night.
Dad.
You're
Soon
welcome.
my bones will be made of steel.
That is how milk works. Totally how milk... Whoa! I just broke the furniture. Time to go to IKEA. It's weird how they did product placement in this game. I could have written in the guest book.
So, I was stargazing last night while you were off in your man cave, and I
that
snapped
back
a
in
picture
there.
of some strange lights. It's probably just a satellite or a lens flare, but,
Nope.
you know,
Nope.
if it wasn't.
Oh, I guess I'm holding
My
it.
typewriter
Nope.
is out of ink. We've got more somewhere, right?
It's not in the freezer. I'll, Flamberios. Flambeer is a indie publisher.
Have you seen my Salty Hearts novel anywhere?
I just want to close the fridge. Nope.
Oh, hush.
TV turkey in the freezer? Have I had wedding cake? I know we've been to weddings, but was any of that like traditional wedding cake? There we go. Gotta close the fridge. Oh.
I made your coffee just the way you like it. Sea salt and tartar sauce.
Mmm, delicious. Delicious brew just slams it into the face. If you had you know what, that's true. If you've had cake at a wedding, it is wedding cake. I'm just gonna put this on the table. Just like that, why not? That's fine.
Now that you're energized, I need you to take care of some chores in the backyard while I get some work done. There's grass to mow, weeds to pull, wood to chop, and don't forget to make burgers for lunch.
Do I make burgers from my children? Fairly sure it's one of the traditional wedding cake. Mine wasn't traditional, it was
Don't
chocolate
get
cake
too
with
comfortable,
frosting.
dear.
That sounds
I've
delicious.
got a busy
though.
day planned for the whole family. It's a surprise.
It's just, I just want to... Give me the axe. Nope. The axe. There we go.
Dad, when you chop trees, do they feel pain?
Yes.
Jeez, Stacy, dumb things
The
like trees and animals don't.
Same pain I feel every day talking to you, Stacey. Do I just kind of hit it? There we go. Nope. Arm, what are you doing? Octodad confirmed right-handed, by the way. Completely incapable of using his left tentacle. Just, there we go. I cut that up, down to up, but it worked, so I'm going to take that. Nope. Drop the axe. You crazed axe octopus. And there we go. Nope, please. There we go. Donk. Did the sun say just animals don't feel pain? Yes, yes he did. Captain America has nothing on Octodad, I've discovered. Please. This is truly America's ass. There we go. Get out. What were my other things? Weed the garden, get the mower from the shed, and do food.
Hey, Dad, I saw that crazy chef guy again.
Oh god, Chef Louis. Les poissons. And that's all I can sing of. Oh, you know what? Hey, do we like our neighbour, chat? Do we like our neighbour? Too bad, he's getting the weeds. And you. Oh yeah, new channel point goals. Fuck the neighbour. I like this game. It's basically just a day in the life. Yeah, it's a day in the life sim, but it's also a physics sim.
No! Oh, my flowers!
I am
You have to
so
blow
sorry.
on the weeds and make a wish. Sometimes I wish I could be purple.
You know, as wishes go.
Wells and genies grant wishes, Stacy. Everyone knows that.
I wish the neighbour go. You know what? Let's try that again, shall we?
The ladybugs are really getting out of hand this
I wish
season.
yours.
I should pick up some insecticide before they
Oh, a collectible tie, I guess, in this area. I didn't even see that,
eat
so
all
that's
the
cool.
flowers.
Here, have some unwanted pollen or seeds. Yeah. I wish you all. Wow. When I'm trying to make a stupid joke, I can't throw it over the fence. It keeps hitting the fence. End my life.
I heard if one of those seeds gets in your ear, it'll make a weed grow out of the top of your head.
That's how science works.
That can't be true.
Nope, not the gnome. The weed. Thank you. Wow. I really can't. How did I do this last time? Nope. Not the gnome. Not the gnome. You know what? It's just... I wish you all a good day. I wish you all the happiness in the world. I wish the neighbour had all my weeds. Hoshido subscribe. Okay, now I can mow the lawn, I guess. That door is actually not attached. Also, I see that. I see that up there.
Some of my army men are still buried there.
How do I?
Their souls. Of course I had to. Do you want their bodies lying all over the house?
I see it. I just don't know how to get to it.
Dad, you should have seen this spiral I threw the other day. It went like 50 feet or like 100.
Yeah, but real talk, kid. Can you get me this tie? I want it so bad. Maybe it's the slide ladder? Maybe. No, I can't reach it from the slide. I can't reach the fence. And I don't think I can move the slide.
Mom,
No, there's nothing to grab.
I got a splinter from the
Is there anything
table.
else I could pick up,
Come here, honey. Let me take a look.
stand on?
If this thing were any bigger, I'd be dead.
Clearly. Can I climb the wall? No.
Stacy, why are your butterfly
Hang on.
hair clips all over the yard?
Maybe something in here I can stand on.
Returning them to nature.
Oh, hang on. Can I kind of wiggle it free? Knock it off?
Ow, Dad! Tommy is feeding ants.
I don't care. I want
Here's
this
a
down
toxic spill
tie.
and these guys get giant. You'll thank me.
It's not working quite how I hoped it would, I'll be honest.
Stacy, why are you pouring ketchup in your brother's drink?
Why wouldn't she?
I'm just trying to make a potion.
Well, dear.
I'm going to give up on this in a
I've got
moment.
a book on chemistry that'll teach you to make real potions.
My potion's already real.
Yeah, it is. Scarlet, don't crush our daughter's dreams. I can't get behind the shed. It's pushed up against the fence. See? And because it's in the direct center, I can't even... Hang on. Hang on. Axe. Don't mind me, wife. Just casually walking over here with an axe like a human being would. I think I picked it up wrong. I think that might be my issue. Right leg is stuck. There we go. Right. Kind of rub up against the shed. Axe, if you could just kind of flip in my... You know what, I'm going to have to re-pick this up, aren't I? It's not long enough. I don't know how to get that. That just lives up there now. Anyway. Please give me the... I can't actually select the lawnmower. Get out. I need the lawnmower. See ya, I guess. Nope, please. Not the handle. This is your normal life. Yeah, this will be me trying to do this as well. Nope. Nope, let go of the... Thank you. At this point, I'm just trying to hit it with a ball. Oh, that one's gone. Kids, that ball is never coming back. No, I can't garden. Yeah, you can. Nope. Nope, not that. Any of the many balls in here. Just kind of wiggle it, see if I get it to straighten up. Yeah, that's up there for good. Hey kids, how about we play catch? Except it's catch the tie and I've already thrown it. Okay, that just bounced off it. It's so very near. Oh, there we go. Maybe I need to use the lawnmower. Also, this is totally how you mow a lawn, right?
Well, I would mow the lawn, but I hurt my knee at basketball practice, and my elbow at baseball, and my foot at...
Excuses, excuses, child.
Dad, the way you're mowing the lawn reminds me of this one episode of Sports Johnson, where he goes back in time and meets his son, Sports Johnson Jr., or SJJ, and he and his son have to train in the future soccer match between Earth and Pluto.
How does that work, though?
And Dad, are we ever gonna play soccer together?
No, I've got footballer's tentacle. I don't know. Right, before I do that, can I actually lift this up? This, astonishingly, is not working. Can I do anything before I do that, however? Wonder if this is something for later. But, my left leg, no longer working. That must be a later thing. Okay. Right, before I go and grill some burgers. Wow, yeah, you do not go upstairs very well, would you believe? The door was around here somewhere, right? There it is. Can I grab a chair? It's my chair now. And then kind of like just stand on it. Did that give me any extra height? It sure did not. Okay, I don't care. If chat wants me to 100%, this chat can darn well tell me they want me to 100% it at some point. As a ongoing concern. Whoops. Nope.
Dad,
that.
are hamburgers really made out of ham?
They're made out of child.
Oh. What if they were made from ponies?
This is how barbecuing works, right? This is 100% how barbecuing works. Okay. Turns out I wasn't close enough. Please, just... Nope. The burger, and then we go back here, and we just kind of drop it on the floor, and we pick it up and try again. My hand is on fire. Hey, wife, don't leave me hanging. High five me. I like how this proves I'm not technically controlling the tentacle. I'm controlling the tip of the tentacle. Ooh. Hey, you like floor burger, right? Here is your freshly grilled floor burger. There we go. I'm sorry, daughter. Ah! It hurts! Alright. Don't mind me, wife. Just grilling and serving burgers like a human.
Oh no! I hope there weren't I bet they taste like magic.
What, bird eggs? No, they taste like eggs.
I've got you now!
Oh no! It was a trap!
I will now!
I think I'm supposed to... There we go.
Second gnome!
Ah, yeah, we have 2 gnomes. For just this occasion.
Honey, what's going on over there?
Situation.
Anyway,
Checks out.
I have a surprise for the whole family. A free
get to
trip
catch up,
to
you'll
the
catch up.
aquarium.
No, not the aquarium.
I know you think aquariums are festering prisons of iniquity, but I've got to write an article for the paper.
I do,
Can't you
and
make
they
an
are.
exception this time?
No. It's unfortunately illegal for me to do that.
Oh, groceries. We need to go to the grocery store. We need things like cereal for the kids. Right, kids?
Well, we already have cereal.
We need so much cereal. Then it's settled. We're all going to the grocery store.
Ooh, the grocery store. Ooh. That was almost bad. We almost went to the aquarium.
I want Sports Johnson cereal and pizza and soda
Seems
and
sus.
chocolate milk.
Yes, it
And
does.
I want an apple.
Shut your mouth, Susie. I'm going to press X to doubt. I did actually press X, nothing happened. I wonder if I could have given her all of the butterfly clips or something. Find the frozen... Don't mind me, I'm just a normal... Oh, please let me on the... Please tell me I can get on the Segway. Yes! Maybe?
Gerbison's has revolutionized the modern shopping experience. Everything here is automated and handled remotely.
So I see the frozen pizza. It is apparently out of order.
Our freezer section is all frozen up. We're working on getting it fixed, but we're sure at least one freezer door is working.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope, leg.
Why
Thank
are
you.
all these freezers frozen?
Can I not get up there? Hang on, can I get my leg up there? Yeah. Leg. No. Maybe? No. Okay. Okay, somehow this is working. Now I've got to do it all over again. Whee! Oh no! Oh, ooh, that works out some of the kinks in the back. Ah, that's much better. Hey, I found the frozen pizza. Nope. I've got it! It is my frozen pizza. What am I doing? Pizza, cereal, mango soda, the perfect apple, and chocolate milk. I recognize some of these pictures. We've got Judge Dredd, Jaws. Sound of Music, maybe? Shirtless Chefs of Maryland, Young Horses, 2.5 Kevins. Spars of Parts of the Color of Sheep. Who the heck is Chris, actually? All things considered, though. Who the heck is Chris? You know, the masculine actually isn't that far. It's not, is it? Except when you see it in real life. I'm here for Shirtless Chefs of Maryland, though. What's cooking? Sex appeal, that's what's cooking. Ooh! Right, I have sunglasses now.
The last Sports Johnson cereal. I hope nobody steals it while I look over here.
Yeah, that'd be awkward, wouldn't it? Don't mind me, just normal
What
human
are you doing?
being, just looking at this kitty litter over here for no reason. Am I too close? What about this? Whatever this. Regular grind carbon coffee. Yes, that sounds healthy. I will have all of this. If you would just look the other way. Please. Lady. Look the other way. Haha! Frosted nut hand eggs. Interesting.
No! I need
I didn't do it.
See, when the red light's on, the speaker is off. That means it's safe for me to talk about how we get our meat from... What? What is it?
No, that's not how that works.
Oh, jeez.
Also,
what I
Mintcraft.
was saying was, it's safe to talk about how we get our meat from nowhere. Gervison's.
Can I please have the creeper head, though? Like, for real, I need the... Can I wear this? I need to wear this. I cannot wear it. That is upsetting. Get out of here, creeper head. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Mango soda, apparently now dairy, by the way. Oh, chocolate milk, right. Not mango soda. That milk company, Indie AAA milk. So good. Ponk's unknown head, let me wear it. Is that not how you put hats on? That's how I got this mask on, right? Sorry, it's how I had this this cosmetic surgery to look like Octodad for the stream. I just kind of rubbed it on my face and I became Octodad. Can I take the pickaxes though? Right, I'm unstoppable now. I've got a pickaxe.
Do you work here?
Yes. Everything about me says I work here.
Does anyone work here?
Absolutely not. I need mango soda and the perfect apple. Also, Jervison's guarantee is QWOP. I don't know if you noticed that. I'm trying to... Quality workmanship over price, or QWOP. Also, chat, you want some mega meat? That's not a penis thing. It genuinely is an advertisement in the game.
Picking up soda for the big game? Maybe for a big party? Only Gervison's has a soda city big enough to handle all your biggest events.
That's the mango soda. Also, do you want some koala milk? Exploder! Extreme sweepstakes! This game's quite... There's so many references here. I'm here for it. Do I really have to climb this? Going up, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna have to drop my pickaxe as well. My legs are all stuck. There we go. Reach for that mango soda. Do you know why it's called that? Because when you drink it, mango soda was good.
A variety of creatures that can be fried, barbecued, roasted,
that was a terrible joke.
and
I do
toasted.
apologize.
Stop on by.
Perfect apple. Can I know I need to get that perfect apple, but... Can I get in the... Please. In the spaceship. I want to go for a ride. Yes! Pew pew pew! I'm a Star War! Oh dear. Oh, it's a bit fast. Oh, the physics are breaking. Oh no. Oh no, now I'm a Star Trek, I guess. I guess my question is, why did Octodad decide to marry a human and live among them instead of staying in the ocean and possibly marrying an octopus? So many questions. You know what? That's fair.
We here at Gervison's promote family values by offering great values to great families.
It's all good. That guy's just measuring his fruit. It's very important you do that when you're looking for fruit. I would like this apple, please. No.
That and that.
There we go. Nasta soda's out of this world. Good joke.
Hey, but get away from...
Free sushi samples in the back. They are delicious.
Free sushi? Right. Where is the back, though? No, this door.
I choose Gervison's because I can't get enough of Soda City.
Something happened to Soda City. You might want to check on it. It kind of fell down a little bit, if I'm being completely honest with you. Ah! Free sushi. Wait, before I go in there. Is there a tie? Love surpasses all boundaries? That's one way of looking at it. Oh, it's Meat Boy. I just realized. The cubes. Anyway. Sushi! Get in my face, raw fish. No, that's not what I wanted. That's not raw fish. I'm just gonna take this sushi. Nothing bad's gonna happen here. I'm just gonna eat this and... Oh my god, it's the chef!
You into moderately priced sushi.
Calamari down, calamari down.
Slow down, so I can kill you. What's the matter, octopus? Stuck in a jam?
Oh, good joke. Good joke. I'm going to preserve that joke for posterity by running away and remembering it. When our relationship just doesn't gel, Atin.
There you are. We were getting worried.
You're
You're always up to something odd. What were you doing back there?
This is a face you can trust, clearly.
Well, an answer would be appreciated. Mulling over some nice, succinct words?
Just gonna hug the wife.
Maybe you're going to say, well, Scarlet, I work for the government to fight aquatic terrorists from Neptune, and this grocery store was full of them.
Would you believe me if I did?
I'll wait.
Say that? Anyway, I'm just gonna
Is
go.
that-
Destroy! Destroy! Hear that?
I do.
Abazor action figures are back in stock by popular
Please
demand.
scan an item.
Oh no, self-checkout.
Take that, brain suckers!
Did that...
And G's and A's and
That work?
baby.
Okay. Illegal item in the bagging area.
Casey, you gotta try.
Oh god, that's fruit, right? Do I have to...
Not
You know what?
now.
I'm gonna
Composing
scan
my
these.
Masterpiece.
I think it's already scanned the apple. I think it did it when I knocked it over. Ah, nope. Nope. Nope.
Space
Nope.
horse, drink your milk.
There we go.
Drink your juice.
I did it!
All right, now that we've got our groceries, it's time to head to the aquarium.
Fucking bamboozled! Nice self-check. That's how I feel at self-checkout too. Just adding being mad at the scales and
Well,
cursing a lot.
that makes
Yeah, that's
two of
fair.
us.
I just kind of grab the things and
car,
just
kids.
wave them frantically in the right area and
I
hope it
wanna
works.
see a snugglefish. I want to climb something condemned.
And
Honey,
walk through
it's
objects,
really
apparently.
simple. You can come to the aquarium with your family, or you can walk home alone.
What a decision to have to make. Look at that
Come on,
face.
Dad. What are you waiting for?
Counterpoint. If we go to the aquarium, the frozen pizza will no longer be frozen. Just saying. Do we want to go to the aquarium more than we want to let to put the pizza back in the freezer? Because you can't freeze those once they've defrosted.
Ooh, take a look at that. Check out that gift shop.
It's true fear. How biologists know fish when they see one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Honey, are you all right? What has got you so spooked? Okay, I'll just have to add that to the list of questions. Don't worry, we're here for you.
Honey,
Now, let's get
you
some tickets.
explicitly brought me and the kids somewhere that you know I don't want to go. That's what the problem is. There is no respect in this relationship. You don't care about my thoughts and feelings. You just want to get your career sorted.
Well, in the infinite universe,
Anyway.
anything is theoretically possible.
And I will
Take
be
a ticket.
a majestic space fish as big as the sun and swim to planet unicorn.
Can I boop these? Should have stayed with the nice lobster from accounting. Oh, definitely. Absolutely. The nice lobster wouldn't have done this to me. Shark reef tank. The supersized tank has over 20 species of colourful reef fish, including angelfish, hey, angel, and groupers. It also contains the largest captive specimen of giant hammerhead shark. Amazon Arcade. The Amazon Arcade is a themed game centre with adorable prizes. Also witness the piranha in something resembling its natural habitat. Don't tap on the glass. I'm going to tap on the glass. World of Kelp. Combine fun and education with the magic of kelp. Our innovative physical learning initiative ensures that kids will be tricked into learning about kelp. That's how that works. Wonder Whales. Our pod of amazing beluga whales will dance for you. Showtimes are 10, 1 and 4 each day. Line up now and miss the greatest show around. Hey, the greatest show around is twitch.tv/currengbubbles, okay? Behold the wonders of the deep dark ocean with strange creatures beyond the understanding of modern science and a dazzling display of lights. Bring your kids. But what if I just want to see the dazzling display of lights? What about that? Also, Curry Aquatic Fun Center. I'm wondering if that's an Arthur Curry Aquaman thing. They never would take you to the aquarium to face your fears. Yeah, it's aversion therapy, but I, you know, she tricked me here. She does not respect me in the slightest. What is the octopus law on divorce, I wonder?
Something smells fishy. You always say that.
Marine biologists know fish when they see one. Keep out of their line of sight. Okay. Nope. Okay, right, well I've notched it over, so I may as well continue. I would like to use this coupon, please.
Have a whale of a time.
That guy is dead on the inside and I'm here for it. Can I get on top of this? Nope. Kind of unbend it. Bent it too far. There we go. Nope. And then we're going up. And then we're going up. Nope. I don't know what I'm hanging off of, but I think it's my head. I was going to see if I could put the O back on it, but I don't think I can. Yeah, I'm stuck. They got half your limbs in the divorce. I appear to be slightly wedged. Next level gymnastics? Oh, most definitely.
Ooh, take a look at that. Mom, why are you writing about the aquarium?
Well, honey, the newspaper thinks I should write about the big new Shark Tank. And while I'm here, I might as well ask the nice aquarium people about
Thank you for visiting the Curry Aquatic Fun Center.
Yes, she did.
That might as well be true.
The fish do eat the money. It's true. Those money fish, also known as bankers. Nope. On the step. No, not quite where I wanted it to be. Just get...
Exhibits are through the turnstile up ahead.
I can't use any stick to do this
If you have
either.
any questions,
But
please
the left
ask our
stick.
talented staff of marine biologists.
Because I have no talent at all and I'm streaming. Just get in. You were in there a moment ago. Nope.
Hope your visit goes
Swimmingly? Swimmingly. I could have run this script. Just in. Okay, that
Your
leg
stay is
totally stuck in the wood.
fantastic.
Oh, fantastic! That's a good one. I'll have to remember that one. There we go. And if I can just get it on top of the step ladder, please just carefully finagle. All of the judges had better give me perfect 10s for this. I don't know if you've seen, but judges intentionally underscore Simone Biles' performances so that no one tries to repeat them. If you could write the script, maybe write it in rhyme. Oh gosh, I know what you would wish if I wrote about this building of fish. I could keep trying up this ladder, but I'm just gonna get madder. Time to blubble and fall. And hope that's not all. Over the rope, Octodad. God, why am I so bad? Ticket, please, so I end with ease.
Have a whale of a time.
I'm sure I shall. Thanks for being a pal.
Something smells fishy. You always say that.
Oh no, they're scientists. They're onto me. Any more rhyming doesn't come for free. I think that was a minute. Was that good enough? It's surprisingly difficult to think up rhymes while playing this. Shirts ahoy. Can I put one on?
Hi there.
You satisfied? Oh, good. I'm glad. I don't want to be a disappointment. Crabs! Cookie, cookie, cookie. Anyway. I don't know where I am. There I am. Nope. Avoid the gentleman.
Tommy and Stacy are growing so fast. Soon I'll need a bigger camera.
Please. I need this free hat. I need it more than words can say.
Tommy, stay
Yes.
still. I want to take a picture.
Nope.
Can't hold in all this energy.
There we go.
I'm a wiggly fish.
It must have been hard to rhyme during a game like this. Thank you for indulging me. Oh, no worries. This is also incredible. Thank you for making it a bit more bearable. I will do whatever I can to help make work. Apparently I want the hat stand as well. Help make work bearable, Solaria. Sorry that work isn't going so well today. Hat stand. Could you do this?
Love marine life? Mom.
Actually, woman, it's quite shellfish of you to bring me here, now that we're talking about it. Not quite close enough.
Can I be a fish someday?
Well, in the infinite universe, anything
Please,
is
just
theoretically possible.
Get
And I
in
will
there?
be a majestic space fish as big as the sun.
Stop!
Planet unicorn.
Don't be too crabby, woman. Actually, no, I should be the crabby one here. I've been dragged here against my will. Sorry, I've been dragged here against my whale. Please. Handstands
Got a little extra time.
can't deal with relationship issues. Steps.
All right, let's go.
Hey, Scarlet, how would you feel if I took you to a human farm? Okay? Okay? How would you feel about that? Yeah. It's not nice, is it? Does sound kind of squids in as a tourist attraction, though, a human farm. Let's go to the arcade. There are piranhas in here, apparently.
Hey, let's have a conversation.
Oh, now you want to have a conversation. Now you want to have a conversation. Bring me here against my will. 1 second, woman. And woman here isn't like she's a human woman as I'm a human male. Can I actually play air hockey with this dude, though? Please tell me I can. This is going to be so amazing. Right.
So you think you can beat old air hockey Matt at his own game, huh? Bring it.
Not like that, I can't. Oh, I guess it's already started. Okay, this is a bit twitchy, would you believe? Zoos could go both ways, actually. Humans watch animals, animals watch humans. That is true. We don't know that they don't get the better end of the deal there.
How did you beat me? I've been training for so long.
You know what? Air hockey, Matt. You know what you deserve?
Well, we're alone without the kids.
You deserve a hug and a... There we go. We're just two bros having fun. Commiseration is happening.
I thought the aquarium was more educational.
Spank him on the butt for a bit of bro support. If I can just get the tentacle and... you know what? That's not quite spanking, but I'll take it.
I wonder what our lives will be like once our kids grow up and move away. Maybe we'll finally have time to travel.
I don't know. I think these might actually be our kids, Byron Mask. Hey, can I have this crab? I've earned it. I beat Matt. I beat air hockey Matt. This is my crab now. I won this.
Strange incidents keep happening, and you brush them off like they're nothing. Like when your foot got caught in the ceiling fan, or when we ran out of printer ink and you just made more. And I keep buying you toothbrushes and then finding them in the trash.
I don't have teeth, so there might be a problem for that. I have, in fact, a beak. Yeah, she doesn't sound like she needs to send the kids away. So I have to give her prizes, I see.
someday I'll be strong enough to pull the snake.
Hmm. I don't really know how I'm supposed to pull it further, if I'm being completely honest. That's as far as it goes out. Oh, you kind of wiggle the stick. I can do it. I can do anaconda. Again, that's not a penis thing. It literally says anaconda. Wrestle the mighty river serpent. Okay, that sounds like euphemism. Hey, is this chat big? This chat is plenty big enough for the two of you, so behave, okay? I don't know how I got it to do the three. Is it just rhythm? Maybe it's the rhythm. Oh, right. I totally have legs that I can use. I did it! You can do anaconda, but that anaconda don't. Be an anaconda, not an anaconda don't. What did I get for that? An anaconda, would you believe? Well, a snake, would you believe? Really? I gave you a crab and you throw it away just like that? I shouldn't. You don't even deserve the snake.
There was that time you were fixing the sink and the disposal came on, but you wouldn't go to the hospital, yet somehow your arm looks good as new. Are you ever going to explain that?
Just heal super quick, okay? Alright. Right, stick to it. I'm doing this backwards, by the way, because that's how swag I am. You never gave a crap about me. Yeah, I think Scarlet's only in this relationship for the benefits. Because, let's face it. Let's face it. Scarlet, you're a fishy woman.
I don't get it.
No, I literally
love
gave
the
it to
ocean,
you.
But you seem to hate the
I
aquarium.
literally gave it to you.
I don't think turtles can really do that.
Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. Why did you let go, though? So the left and right is one stick, the up and down is the other stick, and it's inverted as well. Okay, I'm going to see if there's any other games I can play first.
Stacy would be so happy if she could see you. You know, she thinks you hate dolphins.
I just want to move so I'm standing in the right place. I don't think this game. I don't think this game was made for octopus people. I'll be honest. I think this might not have been the intent. I don't think the people who made this basketball game, Dolphin Dunks, were intending for people to do this kind of thing. I'll be honest with you. Vomit Turtle game is a classic. It really is. Okay, now I can't reach for some reason. Hello? Okay, right, well, I'll just stand in it.
Hey, that guy's cheating.
Aha. People do call me out. Excellent. However, I am still an octopus, and I can still just do this. It's not my fault I've got super long arms. Short-armed human. I am a long-armed human. I did that the right way. Totally went the right way through the hoop that time. My leg, please. Thank you. Oh, whoops. No, not the turtle. I think I'm going to have to do the turtle. I think I'm going to have to do every minigame in here, which is going to be so fun. What even is the porpoise of our relationship, Scarlet? What is the porpoise of it?
Remember when we were taking that cake decorating class?
As if it was yesterday.
After that bakery burned down, I had a lot of questions to answer.
Really? Like, who is your husband? Where is his birth certificate? Is this just pachinko? Bloody hell! I saw your Facebook post and came straight over. Well, thank you for Beelzebub. I know it's a marked improvement on my usual face. So the cosmetic surgery was a success. Game, could you like move the camera angle in any way, shape, or thank you. I'm feeling good about this one. Nope. No, I've been betrayed. That mask? Oh yeah, this mask took a whole like 10 minutes to make. I put so much effort into it. It makes drinking difficult and seeing chat at the same time as playing difficult. It just makes everything difficult. But you know, people said they wanted a cosplay stream, so you know they got one. Don't bounce, just fall. Okay, so it's got to go around the side. This is glorious. Thank you. No. What did I pick up? Absolutely nothing. I just stepped backwards for no reason. Oh, did I do it? Hey, I did it. Really? This is the stream that gets the high view count, not more popular things like Resident Evil or Wildermyth. This absolute... I lost my frog. Hello? Where did my frog go? Frog? Did I pick it up? Or did I accidentally yeet it? I did not pick it up. No, the balls. The frog. Haha. My frog. Look, Scarlet. When you said we were going out today to the grocery store, I believed you. You brought me here and lied. You lied and brought me here instead. Afterwards,
I've always wondered what you keep in that musty old basement, but I respect your privacy.
I forget. Amphibian. Oh god, whack-a-mole. I can totally do whack-a-mole.
Aren't these in danger?
They will be when I'm through with them.
I have been playing Wildermyth. I am 4 campaigns in. Please? That was a twofer. Lady, I am handicapped by being an idiot and I managed to succeed. Also, she has 2 zeros on her machine. I have 1 0. Does that make me better than her? I don't know what's going on. I'll be completely honest. I'm just saying things. Like, can I get 2 prizes for doing that? Oh! So you can just do the same thing over and over again. Get out of here, turtle minigame. Actually, Scarlet, you brought me here. I do definitely feel betrayed.
You're usually so talkative, but when we're talking about us, you clam up.
Infinite prizes. Right, let's never discuss that turtle one again. Let's see if I can...
Looks like the rainforests are being cut down. I guess nothing lasts forever.
So as I said, if people want me to go for all of the collectibles and stuff, I'm totally open to that. I would be using a guide just to cut down on frustration. Just let me know. I just want to break stuff, I'll be honest. I'm assuming this is one of those instances where the I think you should do the turtle one to show you can. Oh god, why? Okay, I'll finish this one and then I'll give the turtle one a couple more goes. Oh, now the camera decides to work. Nope, it's gone again. Yeah, I assume if there's a speedrun, it just goes for like the easiest minigame 6 times. If there's a speedrun, what am I on about? Of course there's a speedrun. People were speedrunning getting kicked from Club Penwen when it was going down. Oop, that went the wrong way. Would you believe this is not the easiest thing to control? There we go. One more. You can do it, Octodad. Not like that, you can't. He's doing all of this without even looking at what he's throwing at. 14 minutes and 34 seconds, you know what? That seems totally doable. If you're not me. Something up there. God, I hate not being able to see chat at the same time as the game. I'm relying on just peripheral movement to tell me that chat's scrolling. Would this be easier if... There is a tie up there. I thought there was. How would I...
Come on now. The integrity of the game is compromised.
Yeah, I'm a bit stuck, if I'm being honest. There we go. That's my right leg. Oh, I was feeling good about that one. Haha! I did it! Right. I don't even see how to get up there, if I'm being honest. Maybe from around here? Please. Absolutely not from around there. Can I stand on this with this leg? Maybe? Anyway. So I've got that fish. I can end this at any point. Let's go and assert dominance over the turtle again. Now it's not turning. Hello? What? Oh, my foot's in the way. Please? I don't know what's happening, if I'm being completely honest. I am flailing and somehow it's sort of working. Right, let's sort of turn around, maybe there. Nope. Stop letting go of it, you fool. I don't know why he's letting go. I guess I'm just moving too far, maybe? Yeah, I think the tentacle's moving too far. Oh, this is so ridiculously annoying. Thank you everyone for donating to the See Me Rage thing, though. It seems so doable if you are not a complete moron like me. Also, some of the fruit totally gets hit by the water. And, oh, you son of a... Stop letting go! Oh my gosh. I was saying, yeah, some of the fruit gets hit by the water but doesn't fall off. And that's, you know, feels bad man territory. Oh, you... Stop pulling all the way over there as well. I don't understand what is happening. It's like, I want to aim anywhere but other than that bottom left corner, if I'm being completely honest with you all. I'm just wiggling the sticks and hoping. I can do this. That's the annoying thing. I know I can. So close, yeah, 16. God damn it! Stop going bottom left. Why? Why, game? Sure, I'm not about to rage. Oh no, I've done more annoying things than this. A lot of this is just trying to make you all laugh more than anything. Okay. Cool, cool. Oh, you 18. Really? You gonna do me like that, game? Fine. Stop letting go. I don't understand why it lets go. I genuinely don't understand why he's letting go. Like, why though? I think it was stuck in the turtle. If it's possible, you could try going in the middle, going up and down. Oh, it's totally possible to do that. I would just have to get the tentacle in the exact right position when I grab the turtle, that it doesn't pull to the left or right. Because that's what's happening. I'm in just the wrong position with the tentacle, I think. And it's yanking it to one side. Right. Let's try this. Also, just the right stick is supposed to just do up and down, but apparently it does left and right, so I was just complicating matters unnecessarily. I believe. I have asserted dominance over the Fruit Blaster game. Vomiting Turtle has been shown who is in fact the boss. Whew. Seems harder than Dark Souls. I wouldn't necessarily go that far. Also, I've lost my hat. I've just noticed. I don't know where that happened. Scarlet, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I don't think you deserve this, but here you go. Enjoy.
Oh no, the tank has sprung a leak. My hands are full. Why don't you try to fix that instead?
Really? Nope. Nope. Fish. I'm pretty sure the aquarium has staff for this, if we're being honest.
Here, use these. I don't want them anyway.
What? I just... Ooh, Scarlet, you are
Honey,
not...
be careful.
You are not my favorite wife.
We're gonna drown. Drown!
I thought that was Scarlet saying she didn't want them.
Hurry up and plug the hole. The endangered fish are in danger.
Our marriage is in danger.
Hey, how come that guy hasn't come up for air?
Because my lungs are incredible.
Well, I have wasted enough time here. I've got work to do. When you feel like having a real discussion, find me at the Shark Tank.
Really? Really? That's what... Wow, we do need counseling. It's one of the kids... Oh, okay. Who's your favorite wife? Not Scarlet. Yeah. Angel's my favorite waifu. Belle is my second favorite waifu. And then Fat Chance is just like totally different tier to everyone else when they're in the channel. Mostly like working Scarlet, having some more respect for her husband band. Yeah. Respect for boundaries. Not telling lies would be nice, I guess.
What stirs in the deep? Mayhaps
Divorce.
you can shed some light on it.
Divorce stirs in the deep.
Before it consumes you.
This is gonna be so good. How have people put up with an hour and 20 of this?
Entering the deep ocean, home to many strange
Okay.
and mysterious
Still already doing the host.
creatures.
Thank you.
Bear witness to their world of...
Daddy? Is that you?
Nope.
Don't run off without me. Okay, Dad?
Oh,
You scared?
chat, jellyfish or anglerfish? I'm gonna have some water while you decide. The first one to say an answer gets the hat. Oh, Red Riding Hood got there with jellyfish. As did Belle. Jellyfish
In
does.
an ocean of a billion spiders and Tommy.
We match. Yes, we match our daughter now.
Predators seek out the phosphorescent glow of their prey. Do you have what it takes to hunt in the darkness? bet you don't.
Absolutely not.
Are you gonna do a funny fish dance? Like the snuggle fish?
Okay, this is something.
Good dancing, Dad. I tried to dance like you and hit my head. and went to sleep.
Wow, I think our child has brain damage.
Wow!
I've got sick moves.
Of course, you two used to go dancing, but I didn't know you had moves like those.
What? Absolutely aquatic? Because I do.
Congratulations, Hunter. You have what it takes. Now take a shake light and descend. Jellyfish can live forever.
I can't see!
Oops.
I can't see! Are there any more lights around here?
Come on, child. Stacy, we are all good.
Ooh, jelly. They make me feel like I'm wrapped up in a warm, cozy blanket.
Yeah, that's being poisoned.
Made of jelly.
How big do they get, child? Okay, I think we're going this way. My child has trapped me in a corner. Hey, Stacy, could you step off of my pelvis? I can't even hit her. I'm gonna have to do the dancing again, aren't I? Dang it. Oh, thank God.
Jellyfish can live forever. Can you?
That oddly ominous, actually, I'll be honest. I'm not happy with that. Yes. Nothing like that would ever happen. Why am I triggering the floor and she isn't? She has no soul. That's all I can take from this. Stacy, please come this way. Please just. Oh no.
Dang it! Why is it so dark down here? Did a fuse blow?
Oh no! Dad, it's one of those science men that you're afraid of! Give me the shaky light!
Here is the shaky light.
Dad,
Excuse me, little girl.
what? I am but a jellyfish.
That was the majestic hall of
So majestic.
Jellyfish. Were you entranced?
I was.
I bet you were.
I really was.
Daddy! What is that thing? Help!
You're the one with the light.
Why does it have such big teeth?
Get the lights working. How?
Are you sure that's where that goes, Dad?
Absolutely not.
Dad,
That makes you secret ginger, but I don't want to offend a fellow ginger. Stacy, come on. Stacy, come on, it's got to go. Oh no, that has connotation. Yeah, that also has connotations. I don't bell. Stacy's voice is the worst voice
I
ever.
think there's something really scary in here.
Oh gosh. No, I don't want to die. I like how it's a glow stick that's not actually glowing. Okay, I think I have to do something over there because the game definitely is highlighting that maintenance area. So I'm just gonna drop that.
Dad, I think that fish is growling.
Oh, let's just pick up the plug, put in the right one. Gotcha. Okay, so. Don't know what I've picked up. I picked up blue.
The light is like ketchup. I gotta shake it out all over the floor. Ketchup is red though.
Oh no, my mask is broken. Ah, the illusion, it has been spoiled. Hang on, let's see if I can fix this.
Mom doesn't usually let me play around electrical sockets.
I mean, I guess I could be if you wanted me to be. I can't get the string back under. Yeah, this is going to keep pulling loose. Dang it! Bear with me while technical difficulties occur. Today I was asked if D&D was sex and I wrote Dungeons and Daddies and I feel shame. Why? I fixed it. I think, mostly. So my hair is blowing in my face behind the mask because of the fan I've got pointed at me, because blazers, if you've never worn a blazer, blazers are super warm. Right, yellow goes there. So I've got a fan on, but unfortunately the mask is irritating all the loose bits of my, like the wispy bits of my hair that the bobble doesn't catch. Plug the green in. I don't know where my legs are. There we go. Hey, where's red? I assume it's back here somewhere. Should never feel ashamed of what you want. Exactly! Exactly. I mean, it's called Dungeon Master, right? Speaking of daddies, I do want to play Dream Daddy at some point on the channel. If you don't know what that is, that's a gay dating sim about dads. See, it is true, but daddy is what I call my dad, so it's weird. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Right.
Shine a light in his eyes, Dad! Blind him! Blind him!
Where does this one? Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. I think this is supposed to go left and right. Yeah, that is. There we go.
Witness the amazingly cuddly Snugglefish.
That's not
a stuffed
the fish that was there.
Snugglefish toy makes a killer gift.
Oh, he isn't mean. Just misunderstood. And ugly. I bet fish have really busy lives.
Snuggle me!
Sadness and schemes. When I grow up, I think I'll be a fish scientist. That or fish. I haven't decided.
Hey, you know, career goals, right? Confused and concerned blub.
What's wrong,
Mood.
Daddy? You sound like Mommy when she sees the house after you make breakfast.
Oh. Okay.
Don't be scared. Escalators are just stairs with attitude.
Trying to get the right rhythm down for the legs to work. And occasionally it eats the inputs.
Dad.
Please? Okay. Can I, in fact, walk on the central bit? I got further than I thought I would. That escalated quickly? It really did, didn't it? Oh, I lost the rhythm. Whoever designed this section is truly a monster. I can do it. I believe. I can almost taste the victory. Woo, victory.
I follow the rules.
Is Tommy a rebel? Do we need to have words about Tommy? She can't. That's right, she can't go up the down escalators. Right, that's the joke. Stacy? There we go. Come, little child. You must leave. I just kicked you in the face. I'm so sorry. Not again. My face! It just pulled off like Tom Cruise in that film. The Mummy. Right. I think this is broken. I'm sorry. Yep, it's broken now. I tried. I really tried. It needs more sellotape is the is the consensus. I was human all this time. You're not wrong. Got my head out at least. I'm so sorry, chat. It broke. Also, I've just realized my headset is twisted. Interesting. I might need to fix that. Like the actual metal of my headset.
You can do it! A princess can do anything he or she wants to.
She's not wrong, chat.
Lift your leg up high, Dad!
Yeah, this is actually the mask. What I was wearing before was my true face.
You gotta
there we go.
switch it so it works right! Dad, please don't leave me alone.
I'm not leaving you alone, child. Trying to get us pop. Let's go. Let's go indeed. Thank you for the resub. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for visiting the deep ocean.
It was very deep.
Were you undelighted? I bet you weren't.
Yes, I was undelighted. You know what? After I think at the end of the stream, 19 is a lot of months. At the end of the stream, I'm going to ask you if you were all undelighted and nice. I expect an equally obtuse answer. I'm so sorry the mask broke, by the way.
Oh.
Wow. That works to blend in. Cool. I've been to the Amazon, been to the deep dark sea. Yeah, the mask broke, I'm sorry. The sellotape gave up, I guess. Got to support our creative beans? Why, thank you for trying to support this creative bean. I really appreciate it. I've seen the word of kelp. I like how the hat disappears whenever you leave an area. It's not very nice at all. Behold! Kelp!
Aw, man, look at all this learning.
Oh, no, learning?
Come on, Dad. Let's get through all this junk so we can get out of here.
The world of kelp. Travel the world of kelp. How fast can you map the world's kelp forest?
Oh god, not very.
Grab that big globe and I'll get the quiz going. I can't believe Nereocystis. They're green. Go, Dad, go! Clunia, red. Find him, Dad. Dad, Laminaria is yellow. Hurry, hit all
Sure.
three.
I hit that red one. I'll take that.
Dad, spin the earth as hard as you can.
Child, I am doing that.
Macrocystis is purple. Hurry, Dad. We need to get the best time.
I assume there's one more somewhere. It has a lot of momentum. I just want it to go the other way. Oh, game. Why are you like this?
We hope you've enjoyed your journey around the world of kelp.
This is for your own good.
Oh, did you just murder that child? I respect this is for kids, but I'm going down here.
Dad, you gotta make the slide at home that long. That was great.
My son is a sociopath. Take a tilt a quiz. Oh god, okay. What do you call the route that keeps kelps on the seafloor?
What are the roots that hold kelp to the ground? Tilt the slider to find out.
Oh man, this is just like that episode of Sports Johnson, where he's trapped on an ice rink and has to learn how to figure skate. I thought it was a girly episode.
Hey, figure skating's for everyone, kid. There we go. It's called the hold fast, in case you're wondering. We're learning on... Oh, okay. We're learning on this channel. I knew someone would do it the moment I put that in. Grab the top of the kelp. This kelp?
What are the gas-filled bladders that help kelp float? Touch the top of the kelp to find out.
Ew, kelp have... Oh, ew, kelp have gas bladders? Are they made of farts?
Violent clicking is why I'm here.
Dad, grab the wiggly kelp, grab it!
That's fair. Get down here. It's not 100% working as I intended it to, I'll be honest. Mostly because I keep running out of mouse mat. I mean, I have a fairly sensitive mouse. There we go.
This isn't so bad. I mean, I didn't know plants were alive.
Plants are alive, kid. Nematocysts. Power the sun wheel. Yeah, but like, how do I... Okay, there we go. Hang on. Hang on. I saw that tie. How do I get that tie, though? I need that tie. For reasons. I don't think this is how you do it. Yeah, over the sun wheel. Spin the wheel and time may come off. We'll find out.
Dad, if this were the real sun, you'd be dead.
Right, I need to... There we go.
Woo, Dad! Keep going!
It just throws me off. No, please, there we go.
Come
right.
on, run faster! SJ fast!
I am not Sport Johnson though. Right. Can I get on top of these now? No. You know what? I need it real bad. Let's see if I can not crash the game by checking something. Oh god, I've gone onto IGN's guide. This is going to go so poorly. No cookies. Although I do now want cookies, I'll be honest. It's not even listed here. What? Oh, we're in the world of kelp. It's got a different number of ties. Okay, that's fine. I have to progress it. Other leg. Other leg. There we go. Nope, that's faceplant. Please. There we go.
What does this button do?
And then you kind of ride it to the top. Right. On that side, this side. Ow! It's a good thing I'm an octopus and have actually no bones apart from the beak and the eye sockets, I believe.
Hey!
Please? Game? I guess it doesn't want me to go that way around. Tommy, don't mind me, I'm just sitting on you. Eh. Am I enjoying the game over? Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. Right, I can't stick to it. It's, the mouse controls, I'll be honest, aren't the greatest for doing this. I just want the rainbow tie. There we go. Fist pump of victory. Ties for squids. Yes, right. Now I need to get out from behind this. But the camera, would you believe? Not helpful. Also, I was not in walk mode. Combine spores of each
Kelp release male and female spores to reproduce. Get a male and female spore into each seafloor soil plot.
Yeah, but do I have to do it with the fan? Why can't I pick it up? Hello? These are either really, really heavy or bugged. Right, that's clearly not how I'm supposed to be doing that. Let go of that. Right, let's leave that there. Is there a button I have to smash? No. Like, I can see him standing in front of it, as if I've got to hit something to get the spore. Oh, right. It may have fallen afoul of the control scheme. Totally fell afoul of the control scheme. Walk like an ordinary human being. Nope, my leg's caught on something. There we go. Like an ordinary human being. And then we change to this mode. We raise it and we drop. We do the same here. Then we walk all the way back over here. And then we kind of don't knock that. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Not quite far enough. Just gently drop that in the fan.
Dad, just get it in the things. Dad, just come on, Dad.
Okay, so now he's actually playing ball, so that's great. So he wasn't actually doing what he was supposed to be doing last time.
If those were footballs, I'd have gotten him in there by now. I got one of the best passing arms at school. Yeah. Oh, so that's how babies are made.
Yes, that's 100% how babies are made. I need to do this.
Dad, just bounce the spores into the soil plot.
Yes, I'm trying to, child. Small but annoying boy. One's in. Two, but in a different one. I believe I can do this.
Yeah.
Hey! Oh, you son of a green.
Yeah.
Right. See if this works. No, it does not. I am the wrong side. Get high! And then kind of bounce. Maybe? Nope. My perspective is so bad. There we go. Now if I could just do that with the green one. Why are the green ones not going as high? There we go. Please just roll. Please just roll in. Please. I'm pretty sure there's a blue one in there already. I went over. So that's great. Please chat. Kelp me. Kelp me. Kelp me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Speaking of, Angel and I have been watching the Clone Wars, and I think I've lost her to Kit Fisto. It's hypnotizing. It's something. Actually, I'll take my wellness break in 10 minutes, and I'll see if I can fix the mask. I'm just worried that the one that's in there's going to despawn. Oh, maybe? Oh, dang it. Come on, get in there. Okay. What fresh hell has the game got for me? First was the best you've seen the 2-hour-long Clone Wars done by the creator of Samurai Jack. No, we haven't seen the original, just the, you know, the...
You'll thank me later.
Kid, stop pushing them down the slides, okay? Just the 3D one. Is that Disney Plus 2? We'll check that out at some point.
Sea urchins eat kelp, and otters eat sea urchins. Use the otter to save kelp from urchin extinction.
Do I have to, though?
Just try and protect those kelp, Dad.
Do I have to, though? I mean, I'm on the side of the otter here. I like otters.
Incoming urchins.
Wow, this is not moving very well to the left.
Nature is great.
Did I win? Did I do it?
Well, looks like we're almost done here.
You proud of me?
This way, Dad.
I go with the otter.
Awesome! Race to the top.
Please don't. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is not gonna go. Kid, you're already there. Like, I can't win.
Just, you gotta pretend. You're you. And this is, like...
And the other foot, please.
Do you think you can camp in a kelp forest?
Hey, probably, kid. Mistakes may have been made. Mistakes have definitely been made. Oh, that's where the gonads would be if I were a human. I mean, I am a human male. Ow, my penis. At least it has checkpointed me with a fan if I fall off. Like that. Whee!
Dad, you gotta be faster. I don't blame you though. I've been training for the big race.
Nope. Do not get a bad bounce. Do not get a bad bounce. I don't know what's happening with physics right now. I'll be honest.
Come on, Dad. Where's your sense of gravity? Did you grow up on the moon?
It's down, is my sense of gravity. Would you believe? Whee!
This is just like when Sports J entered the Intergalactic Olympics.
Oh, twerk. Twerk for me, Octodad.
sports J is like, there are no climbing sports.
Kiwi Guy, thank you for contributing to the challenge.
Time sports, Johnson. But then SJ just reverse skis up the mountain. Just reverse ski, Dad.
Oh, it's just that simple, right? Reverse ski? Yeah, sure. I'm not sure I can forward ski. Never mind reverse ski, right. Slowly does it. We let the foot down. We pick up the other foot. We let the foot down. And then we change the hands. And we stick this, and we go, whee! And then we just hope that... Okay, I'm somehow sticking, I guess. Real talk though, if you saw that, would you just be pacing backwards and forwards, or would you be running scared for your life? Right, that somehow worked. I'll take it. Kind of throw the feet. There we go. I did it. When the gravity is down, going up has never been easier. Exactly. Exactly.
Thank you for visiting the world of kelp. Please consider donating or buying kelp merchandise on your way out.
That was great, Dad.
Taking my kelp hat.
I accidentally learned a bunch of stuff.
Oh no, accidental knowledge.
Do you think there's a science Johnson?
Take my kelp hat, my kelp glasses. Where's my face? I'll be honest, it being opaque. There we go. Just be jumping on his head. That's fair. Like, get down! Get down! I can't apply t-shirt to torso, unfortunately. I tried, chat. I tried. Ma'am, I'm going to go this way. And then I lose my hat and my glasses anyway. Let's just go Super Mario on its ass. Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Okay. Oh no, the bin. I'm so sorry. Cafeterium. Fuck that bin? Yeah. It's not easy to control with a mouse, would you believe? Decapitated shark? Yeah, what's so great about that? What's so great about that particular shark? Okay. I think there's a tie in here. And you can only get it in the story mode. So I'm just going to grab it while I'm here. I can see it. It's... Nope. My foot's in the way. That's the problem. Nope. Nope. Stop swinging closed. There's no reason for you to swing closed. Alright. And then we raise the tie. There we go. Oh, that tie looks like pepperoni. Mmm. It's how physical education is taught. Classes. True that. Oh, it's coral. Also, there are 39 ties in this game. Cool. I think if I were going for the ties, I would not have the, I would either have it as a, like, you have to cheer for me to use the mouse and keyboard, or I just won't have that option at all. But this is just a casual playthrough. I'll leave it as is. She's ending up in the shark tank, isn't she?
You fell into my trap! Octopus!
Oh no, I'm nude!
Nowhere to run! This time...
I'm naked, chat, don't look.
Now, tell me, Octopus, what are you plotting? How many others are there? Why is everybody fish?
Yeah, chat, why is everybody fish?
It doesn't matter. Go back where you belong! Goodbye, Octopus!
I'll tell your family the bad news.
Chef Louis, you've turned on me. How dare you? Is this deep lore?
Why is the boat stopped? Where's the captain? You know him, probably taking a shower. In the middle of a rainstorm?
Why not? Get inside undetected. Nailed it.
Whoa, what is that?
Absolutely nothing to concern yourself about. Just a normal human going about their normal human business. Boxo cod. Legal international fishing. Hey, it's legal, chap.
Was that a sea monster? A little Joe keeps me up that extra 17 hours.
Find a pick-me-up. Oh, I literally need to take the coffee. Yum, yum, yum.
Hey, where'd my coffee go?
I was about to try and murder him with that harpoon, but I guess I guess he lives. Okay, I thought something was going to happen when it auto-saved, I'll be honest. Oh, don't.
Our net profit went up.
As your nets went down.
What? Net profit? I don't... Because we're fishing.
Okay.
Couldn't get that.
Okay. I got caught, would you believe? Let's try that again.
99 bottles of grog on the wall.
Bob.
99 bottles of grog.
Bob!
What?
We've come a long way from that. Let's not stereotype ourselves.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
playing
I'm sorry.
Monkey Island anymore, Bob.
That's fine. Please, move your peg leg so I can swab the poop.
Good joke.
And she says, well, are you a girl or a buoy?
Hey-o! Works better in English, of course, because in British English, sorry, works better in British English.
Father of all fish right here.
In British English, that's pronounced boy.
I think I saw a woman on deck.
I can't remember the last time I saw a woman.
2 days. Fred, we've been on sea 2 days.
I did it. Somehow, I did it. I take that. Acquire a suitable disguise.
That song's gonna be stuck in me head for years.
Can I put the Wellingtons? I cannot. Right, I'm just going to assume I need to go into the shower for a key. Okay, nothing in there. Well, they won't get scurvy. Interesting. Ah, there it is. Okay, let's just get closer. And Body block it. Grab the key. With all of the elegance that only an adult octopus has, I've crossed the cabin. I'm also lying on my arm. I have no idea what's... That was weird. Hey guy, out the door. Absolutely nothing to see in here, don't mind me. I have a disguise. Hello, fellow human. Can't get ink on these pants.
Watch out, it's slippery out here.
Sir, would you like a lime? I've heard you put it with the... You mixed it with the coconut and mixed... Put it with the coconut and mixed it all up. Please. Out the... Where is the control? Nope. Nope, do not go to the side. Hello, fellow humans. Just going about my human way. Don't mind me. Limes, interestingly, don't put anything against Curly. Interesting. Then they just have a locker full of limes for no reason. Well, that's not where I'm supposed to be going, I assume. Hey, where's... So, do you know where the control room is? Hey, Rage Jazzy, how you doing? Maybe it's not up here. Maybe I go down. I see that tie.
You should really stop calling us sailors.
Hey? Why is that?
You see any sails on this boat?
Oh, he's got a point.
I guess we should be called engine boat.
Timberly. Poor Timberly. Ha! It's like that when I came this way. The ambient singing's top tier.
Hey,
it is.
New guy. You aren't going anywhere till the deck is swabbed and the anchor's hoisted.
I don't, because we're fishing.
That singing.
Gonna get back to it.
Way better than my actual singing. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to take my wellness break. I'm going to go fix the mask, and I'm going to return to what you all paid for with your channel points.
What was it? Why did the cod cross the road?
I'm going to finish mopping the deck, and then we'll...
We should consider mutiny.
It's a terrible pun. Mutiny is the only option. Right. I guess this way. There might be more swabbing to do.
I hope I don't see any octopuses. Why? I just...
Did they murder your family?
Hate them so much.
I'll finish the swabbing and then take the break. Hey, wait, can we mutiny? I mean, you can try. You'll swiftly discover that this may not be this may not be the democracy I pretend it is. I know I don't need this anymore, but I'm going to take it with me. Anyway, I'm going to take my wellness break. I'm going to fix the mask. So please, everyone, do join me in stretching, hydrating, grabbing a snack if you need it, all of that good stuff. And I'll be back in a couple of moments. Probably a bit longer than usual one because I need to fix the mask, but I'll be back as soon as I can. So behave, please. Okay, I think we're good. Get rid of the text, get rid of the flag. Open the game again. It's a bit tight now, but I'll make it work for you folk. For you fine folk, I can make this work. Hoist the anchor, you say? I grab that, please. Whoops. Why would it be that simple? I hoisted. Verily, I hoisted. That dude does not care. He gives zero fishes about the fact that I just kicked him in the face.
I smell an octopus.
Ah, that's the chef. Ah, I see.
Captain, glad to see you out of the shower. Can you get to the helm and get us out of this storm?
I can certainly try. So I like the fact that there's like free roam, I guess, because
I thought I saw somebody sneaking around the front of the boat.
The guy that I saw was like
playing tricks in all this rain.
You have to get the one in the employees' lounge, in the locker room during the story. So I guess you go back and free roam, but just need to get my leg up there. There we go.
The captain's back, thank goodness. Start the boat, Captain, hurry.
Before I do that, though, I saw that tie.
Sometimes I wish I became a maritime lawyer.
Is it just me, or did the captain seem jigglier than usual?
Oh, the captain's way jigglier than usual. Way jigglier. It's like he's a new man. That's pretty cool. I like that one. Good news is, even though it's a bit tight and uncomfortable, the masks shouldn't break again. Right, there we go. Nope. There we go.
That new cook on board? I heard he's a real piece of work.
I asked him for seconds and he threw a pineapple at me.
That was your seconds,
well,
dude.
I asked him for pineapples and he kicked me in the stomach.
Oh, well. Should have asked him for a stomach. Start the ship's engines. What the hell am I playing? Guns of Icarus? That says boat starter, so I guess that one. Anyone else played Guns of Icarus? That mask is never coming off again. Oh, it's coming off, don't worry. Having flashbacks to a game I played with the captain of the ship was a giant squid. I guess I should add that I was playing a giant crab. That's fair. That's fair. Please? Oh, I thought it was a button. That would explain it.
We're moving again. Praise Poseidon and its ever-flowing beard of
Who is that woman? Truth in relationships is very important to all. Yeah, yeah. You don't say that you're You don't say you go into the grocery store and then go to the aquarium. Guess I'll investigate who that woman was. Smash the crates somehow. Is there like a crane or something on board? Oh, hang on. I don't know when I pressed space. No, that's not a thing I can pull. Back to the control room. Oh, I see the wheel is turning, is glowing, so maybe I should have stuck around in the control room.
Whoa, watch out!
Yep, there's a crane.
Ow.
Except now I need to turn the wheel the other way, and I can't.
The old sailor handshake.
Right. I feel like this is prime Sea of Thieves crossover material. Like, if they could do oh dear. If they can do Pirates of the Caribbean, they can do Octodad, right?
Thank goodness. Start the boat, Captain. Hurry. Excuse me. Sometimes I wish I became a maritime.
Please. Oh, do I have to get the tie again, or does the tie stay? I assume it was that one.
That new cook on board? I heard he's a real piece of work.
Ah.
I asked him for seconds and he threw a pineapple at me.
Well, I asked him for pineapples and he kicked me in the stomach.
Well, it's because you were very specific. My leg is stuck in the table. There we go. Get off. And go. At least I know what I'm doing this time.
We're moving again. Praise the
my head.
tide and its ever-flowing beard of clams.
And his ever-flowing beard of clams. Right, after the front of the wheel. I assumed as much, but...
Whoa! Watch out!
That answer is the answer is clear. The cook is a confused precog. Yep. Please.
Watch out!
Please just wheel. Turn. There we go. Let go of it. Right. Do not go over the edge of the ship.
Is it just me, or did the captain seem jigglier than usual?
100% jigglier. It's like, no, I don't want to go over the edge.
The captain.
Indeed, it
I'm
is
sorry
I,
for stowing away.
the
Please don't
human
throw me
captain.
overboard. Really? Well, now we're both in trouble. Who are you then?
Just a human man stowing aboard this boat.
Aren't we a pair? Say,
Is the octopus here?
that's Chef. He's been watching for stowaways the whole voyage.
Talk to the chef.
Something is different about you, Captain.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
If you really are the captain, then dance the captain's jig. Interesting.
Is this a jig? Am I dancing?
Wow.
I don't dance in real life, so I don't know if this is dancing or not.
Such movement.
Oh, you've no idea.
Fine jig.
Okay, that is the captain's jig.
But can you tie a sheep shank knot?
Can I just like wiggle it? I don't know how to. I don't know how to tie one of those in real life, so.
What kind of knot is this? You are not the captain.
No, I'm an octopus.
You are not even human.
Hey, big guy. Yeah, you.
What? Who are you? Stowaway?
Wait, before you kick me off, can I ask you some questions about the war?
Oh, well, since you asked,
Get
I
out
have
the rope.
some strong opinions.
Get out. Get.
What is this conflict all about?
There we go.
Let me start from the beginning.
Nope. Please.
Some people
There
will
we go.
say
I like how
this
he's
is about international
permanently
fishing.
yelling as well. His subtitles are all caps.
Personal space. Little do people know, cod are deadliest fish in the...
See ya! Don't think any stowaway must be found by that chef. I suspect him to be especially filling that night. Also, sheep shank knot's not easy to tie. Well, I guess that's the point, right? It's an impossible task. I am terrible at knots as well. My controls are this. This is my life now. Oh, it's a shark. I must escape the shark. I don't know if you noticed, chat, but I did not escape the shark. I'm not sure if it's best to do this or do that. I think the charge up probably is the better option. Sheepshank requires 2 bites and at least 2 folds of the rope in between. Ah. Okay. That will teach me to read chat while I'm trying to swim for my life. Not sure what the best idea is there, actually. To do the charge up or to do the pulse. Wow, I have no idea what I'm doing wrong, apart from, you know, going too slow. Maybe I'm not charging up long enough. Kudos to anyone who actually knows what like bites are. I've heard the term, but I could not tell you what it is. Oh yeah, I 100% wasn't charging for long enough. That's my fault. That's on me. Not the deep sea fish. Oh hey, an anglerfish. Yeah, reminder by the way, we're still at the aquarium where we were tricked into being. Like, Scarlet does not care about our well-being at all. Wow, that's solid. Ah, mistimed that. They used to be an octopus world by the looks of things, yeah. Oh dear. Bonk. Those pistons kind of sound like Darth Vader. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of hyped for the Star Wars crossover that no one knows about, but I'm sure is an Easter egg in this game. That was almost bad. Not the shark again. Seriously, dude? Save me, Beluga! Save me! Wow, I think the Beluga actually did save me. Look at them smiley little whales. Back in the shark tank. Is the shark inexplicably also back in the shark tank?
Kids, have you seen your father? It's almost closing time. Where could he be?
Dunno.
I saw him go in
Don't
a
know.
weird
Don't care.
door.
Another mystery. Well, we'll wait as long as we can.
Excuse me, ma'am?
It's that weirdo!
I have
The chef.
bad news about your husband.
Don't trust him! Have we met? Wait. I've seen you. Are you an old friend of my husband's? What can you tell me about him?
Everything! You must come with me to cafeteria!
Come on, Stacy.
Apparently he doesn't care about the
Wait!
about the definite article. Oh yeah, I've got my game face on, can't you tell? We fixed it during the break. Why is this game doing so much better than everything I've done for like the past 3 months? I see that glowy thing. So finally discovered my calling. Yeah, this is now an Octodad channel. Get out of here, variety gaming. It's all about Octodad. Oh, it's key. Oh, hey, imagine if I had a key for this padlock. One second. We had the jellyfish earlier, so anglerfish now. There we go. For those of you who voted anglerfish earlier, I made it happen for you. I need to get a bit closer to the... That's how locks work, by the way. You just wave the key in front of it. I'm an adult. I basically know these things. I'm now a biologist. Find biologist accessories. It'd be so much easier if I could rotate the camera. I don't see them there. Oh, it's in there. There's the crowbar. Oh, glasses. I want whatever's in there. I'll be honest. I'm going for the crowbar. Which does require getting up here, of course. After trolling for so long, you may finally find success, and there are no bones about that. I literally have no bones. So that's correct. Seriously though, thank you to everyone who is putting up with this absolute amazing tier quality. Just get on the ladder. Turns out, this is no easier with the mouse than it was with the controller. Nope. Flail. I'm going to get up here and grab the crowbar and discover I didn't actually need the crowbar. I just want to get a good footing on a step. That's all I want to do. I had it and I misclicked and moved the wrong foot. There we go. And I don't know how to like move the foot down, so I only do one step at a time. I don't know if you even can. Nope, nope, failed it. I was flailing at the end there. Okay, okay, I'm almost there. Just lower the foot. Why would it roll off? It was perfectly on there. Okay, so I did see on the guide you can totally go all the way to the left and along the vent system. I'm not going to try that. Again, super casual. If chat wants me to 100% the game, you know, I'm not averse to that. Just not right now. Okay, I did need to Gordon Freeman my way in, so there's that. Oh, is this hair? It sure is. Sneak into the ladies' room.
I love it when the aquarium closes. Why is that? So I can tap on the tanks and not look like a hypocrite.
You are a hypocrite, though.
While you're in there, do you mind unclogging the toilet?
That's not my job. I'm a biologist. You know what? In case it's a tie, I will. He did not say which toilet, so try all of them. Nope. Why is it flailing like that? Hey, plunger, do you even know how to plunge? Bro, do you even plunge? Is it because I'm backwards? Like, I'm facing the wrong way? Is that why? I wish I had a homing plunger. You know what? So do I right now. So do I. It keeps bouncing off of everything and not pointing down. You know what? Let's come back to that toilet. Oh, this one's full of water. Never mind. This is the toilet. How do I even... Yeah, so I can't... I only ever grip it at the end. Oh, wow. I just have to hope that it points the right way. Cool, cool. Rad, in fact. That's perfect game design. Am I too close? Is that the issue? I just need to get the plunger bit. Yeah, there's a tie. I would not... Oh, it's a pie tie. I would not wear that, though. Anyway. Into the hole. My disguise!
You hear something coming from the break room? It's probably just Joe.
Yeah, it's just Joe. Sound and alarm. Oh, I see. I'll just be taking one of these nams. Nope. I want the toaster. Forged German grill. Even aquariums burn down, chap. Even aquariums burn down. So I was gonna try put this in the fish tank, but if I can put it in the microwave. Never put a toaster in a microwave. Put it in the grill instead. Nom 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 nom. Grill. Sandwich. Banana. There we go. Why did I say sandwich? What? Alright.
Okay, this is ridiculous. Joe, let's go in there and make sure he's alright.
I'm trying to get up to the vent. It's just not. There we go. Nope. Please? Please? Get game. Consent to let me in the hole. Okay, I'm in the hole and it's totally not doing anything. I knew the auto-ionizing feature of water was a bad feature to introduce into the simulation. Okay, that was weird.
Holy shrimp!
Did you have the pizza too? Wow, I kind of thought I'd be able to get under it, owing to the fact that I can squeeze through other things.
Unbelievable. He makes this huge mess, then splits. Hey, give Joe a break. He probably has
the day is done. Time to head home. Alone. Like always.
Oh, Joe. Poor Joe.
I guess I'll have another TV dinner. Probably fish sticks. Again. You don't have what it takes to fill my shoes.
Yes. How am I, in fact, seeing out of the shark costume right now, as it's on backwards? You know what? We don't question it. We just go up the stairs. Because we are humans. We are regular human Joe in Joe's shark costume.
Kelp, I'm wet! What are you doing? Do I have to come down there and show you how it's done?
He's been framed.
The only animal more vicious than a shark is an octopus.
Make a mess? Oh, I can do that. Okay, maybe I can't. I thought I could push this over.
That guy really loves it. You're so clumsy. Do you have my biologist's sense is tingling. Ew. No one wants to hear that. I know you're in that tank somewhere, Leafy Sea Dragon. You can't. No, Leafy Sea Dragon.
Leafy Sea Dragon. No.
We'll have to order more carbs. Jeez, some people. What's the matter, Bob? Someone went through all the exhibits and trashed the place.
Hey, that wasn't actually me. I didn't trash the place. I did my very best.
But if we introduce this new squid,
you know, like no one ever was. Just a little messier. I'm trying, game. I'm trying.
That new cafeteria chef was screaming at everyone to leave. He is a strange, strange man.
He really is.
Have you ever tried asking him for pineapple?
Kicks you in the stomach, I've heard. What a callback.
Oh, I wish the That's it! I'm coming down there.
Please do. Don't mind me, fellow humans. I just want to get past. Maybe. I keep also catching the sniper button on my mouse, which lowers the DPS, which makes it really hard to control. Right, I assume I'm going in through the tray return, because I am a bendy octopus. Please? Get in there. Oh my gosh, left foot. Get in the hole. Just kind of flail through the trigger. It worked. Whatever. I will say, if I stream this again, I'm probably not going to wear the mask. Just put that one out there.
You not get it. He was octopus.
Let me
post finishing the game.
Doesn't make any sense. How would he even walk on land?
I'll call the police.
He just does. I'm not crazy.
Clearly. I guess you don't know anything after all. Well then, we're leaving. It's past the kids' bedtimes.
You not leaving until you understand.
It's
an octopus.
It's Dad. Nobody else knew.
Stacy knew what was up.
See, he is octopus. I'm not crazy.
Awesome. Just because you're right doesn't mean you're not crazy.
Ooh, she's right.
So much.
You have them beguiled, octopus. But I still cut you down!
Uh-oh.
Fried octopus coming up!
No, don't fry me. Subscribe.
You're mine now, octopus!
Run like a pony, Dad!
I smell
Trying to-
something delicious. Maybe it is your feet cooking.
Yeah, this is real hard with a mouse. Did you kill your family? I did not kill my family. Scarlet, I think you might need to seek medical assistance.
I fall down and cook!
Run like a pony, Dad!
Fire is opposite of water, octopus!
Oh no, banana peel.
Just like old times, octopus!
Kelp power takedown!
Oh, he's killed by the power of kelp. He's dead. He is not dead.
Honey, you're okay. Thank goodness. Hurry, honey. I'll give you a boost.
Leg. The attractive redhead is offering to give us a boost.
Stacy is on the other end of the cafeteria. Be careful up there. Careful, honey. Steady. Steady.
So steady, in fact, I fell off.
Step lightly, octopus. It will not matter. You will fail!
Whoo! Somehow did that one. This perspective is really messing me up, I'll be honest. I can't tell if it's over anything. I'm just guessing. I think progress is being made. I really wish the camera would change. Okay, thank you for listening to me, camera. Camera, I'm gonna need you to work with me right now. Nope. That was nearly bad. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I have a real problem with perspective in video games. I have a problem with depth perception in real life, but it's really bad in video games. And the way this game is the way this game controls, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Like, I get that it's intentionally bad controls, but I can't see where the foot is. Yep. Because the shadow's not always exactly where the foot is, as far as I can tell. Okay, the game pitied me, I guess. I'm not going to question that one. I have fallen, but you have a path, and that is all that matters. Sweet!
Honey, over here.
Look the free shot.
Take this. Shove it into those fishes' mouths.
Oh, heads up!
Kind of.
He belongs in the ocean, not in a suit.
Why not both? I don't belong on Twitch. I'm terrible at this, and yet here I am.
You're doing it, honey. Just 2 more. The pressure is increasing. Just 1
Wow,
more.
she threw that to me and it landed on.
There you are.
I had to do absolutely nothing with that
My
one.
cleavers will find.
That rumbling is the pipes. This thing is gonna blow.
Oh, hey. Who's the fish now, my friend? Who is the fish now? Take care of the chef. Okay. Cracks octopus knuckles. Okay, I wasn't entirely sure where I was then. I thought there was a cutscene happening. Well, that's a free collectible right there if ever I've seen one.
No! No! No!
What do you think I'm going to do to you, dude? I'm going to hug you. We're going to hug it out.
What is happening right now?
It's called a hug. You are clearly starved for affection. That explains a lot.
You really forgive me? Even for the war? Your family really loves you, Octopus. I not bother you.
My name is Comrade Burbles.
Honey? So, this news will take some getting used to. But I was imagining much worse.
I thought you were having an affair, not that you were an
Next
octopus.
time, tell me 10 years earlier.
Wait a second. If Dad is an octopus, then where did me and Stacy come from?
Oh, oh, he's asking the right questions.
Seriously.
I had a hard time maintaining my suspension of disbelief.
Down in front.
Clearly swingers. How's she never seen him out of the suit? Good question. In 10 years? Very good question.
The book was better.
So we're going to watch the credits, and then there's some extra levels, I think, called shorts or something. Maybe she's just really, really unobservant.
Those Swedish octopuses are tasty.
Notch! Okay, that explains some things. 93rd Armored Unicorn Squad. That's a squad I could join.
I think this thing has jumped a shark. The sets were so realistic.
Next in therapy. How did you not know? Yeah. When did you first suspect that your husband may have been having an affair? And how did you react when you found out instead of having an affair, he was in fact an octopus? Cactopus? Oh, that's a horrifying idea. Kevin Caps Lock McClure. The music's pretty good though. Not gonna lie. It's pretty good music. Rage Jazzy, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you've enjoyed this, nearly 3 hours of absolute... I have no idea what this actually is. I cannot quantify what has just happened. It doesn't even speak the same language. Well, it does though, because the subtitles explain what he's saying, so she just has to look above his head. I don't... hopefully you come back for more than just this. But obviously, the followers are really appreciated all the same. Is it really an affair for him to spread his material all over the place? Well, I mean, that's what you have to ask, right? So, chat, I'm gonna go and try the shorts anyway. I've still got an hour of the stream left. The question is, do you want me to 100% this? Do you want me to go for all the ties? I'm gonna ask this of my Discord community as well.
I always stay for the secret ending.
That's fair. That's fair. It's not a Disney game, but that's fair. Yeah, I'll ask it of the Discord community as well for people who haven't made the stream. It's been an adventure to say the least. If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer. What brought you to the channel? Because if you don't want me to 100% it, I will, obviously. And then the next question is, do you want me to 100% it before I finish Resident Evil or after? I'm a slave to my community, apparently. But we do have the shorts still, so. Ah, my eyelashes keep hitting the knot. So I guess that's free roam. Dad romance. Octodad and Scarlet have the first date at Fancy Restaurant. Development time. Dev's time 9:05. Okay. First date time. Cracks octopus knuckles. Man, it was nice using a controller again. Speak to the host. Okay.
Welcome, sir. What name is your reservation under?
Comrade Burbles. Burble that only kind of sounds like a human name.
On the list. Perhaps I'd see more clearly if I had a little bribe.
Okay. Don't mind me doing this in your vision. I don't think there's any money in that. I need those ties. Doesn't appear to be any money in that one. Oh, loads of money, as the killing floor people say. One cash.
Well, would you look at that? We have a table for two after all. Right this way.
I mean, I was. It kind of went flying.
I love how salty the food is here. Your waiter will be with you shortly.
Move near your chair. Use your arms to sit. Nope. Not the knife. Put that back. What does it mean by use arms to sit? Okay.
Everything looks so good.
Yes. Yes, it does. Yeah, so good. I need the menu. Where's my arm? Waiter!
Coming! Oh, hold on. Don't decide yet. I want to try ordering for both of us. Let's see if I've got you figured out yet.
Just casually take a casual pose.
Find out.
Good evening. I'll be taking care of you tonight. Are we ready to order?
Yes. I'd like the sirloin, and he'd like the halibut.
Excellent.
She knows me so well.
Thank you.
Act casual. Oh, I'm super casual right now.
Did I get it? See? You're not so mysterious after all.
Just try drinking some more. Yeah, trying is all we're getting. Oh, nailed it. Back to the casual pose.
Hey, we should toast.
Oh, please don't make me.
You know, clink glasses together, wish something well. Have you not toasted before? Great. Let's toast to us.
Please move your glass. I can't actually reach you. I'm trying so hard, chat. You don't understand. Hey, Scarlet. Just move your glass a bit. A smidge. A smidge. Charlotte, I need you to move your glass as small a distance as you are short-sighted, apparently, in this instance. Just... I can't. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. I can't actually reach her. Apart from yeet my glass in her direction. Which I don't think is what I'm supposed to do. There we go.
Whoops.
You were supposed to throw the glass.
Okay. Hurry back. Oh.
Where's the bathroom? Oh, I accidentally kicked her. It's all good. Bathroom is not that way.
What's a good amount to tip? 0%?
A whole octopus if you're going to tip 0%. This is the right door, and naturally I've stopped in front of it. Ah, Muzak. Wonderful. Clean feet. I just took the whole tap with me, didn't I? Sure did. Get your foot out. You know what? Nailed it. Ah, much better. Dry fast. Warning, not to be used on hands. Well, that's just a challenge. Get. Oh, wow. I actually can't get the tentacle under there. It's blowing too hot. Nope, drop that.
What the heck, new guy? Go help out in the kitchen while we clean up after you.
Yeah, new guy. Oh, I'm the new guy. Oh. Oh dear.
Very busy tonight.
I'm mixing the sauce. It is mixed. Stomp grapes for fresh juice.
Crush those grapes
Okay.
as you would your sworn enemies.
Do they include octopodes? And then get back in there, I guess. Yep. That fresh octopus squashed grape juice. Hey Scarlet, I went all the way to the kitchen for this. Nope. Nothing to see here. Absolutely normal human male on a date. I'm just a bit nervous. I've never been out with this woman before, and I like her really, really
There
lots.
you are. I was beginning to wonder if you'd fallen in.
And I'd like to maybe one day sit on her head. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. There we go.
Aw, how sweet. But isn't that the waiter's job?
Yes. I am the waiter now. Dirty? Apparently so. I'm facing the wrong way. Nailed it. Technically sitting on the seat.
Bon appetit.
Oh, don't make me.
Well, don't just sit there. Let's talk. Still playing the strong silent type, eh?
Right, I need the bread.
Don't worry, I've got some icebreakers.
Oh dear.
Like, what's your favorite book? Salty Hearts. I didn't take you for the romance novel type.
I just need one bread. One bread. That's all I need. One bread. On the table. Right there. Okay. And now this is... I figured out how to sit. Nope. I don't know what's going on with the table. I guess everything's respawning. And we gently lower the arm. And then we select the butter. Or we select the knife, I guess. And we raise the knife high. And we high five the sky with it. And then we kind of... just get some butter on it. Just like that. Perfect, perfect. This is how I do this. So, you know, you're learning here. If you're leaving home or about to leave home, or if you left home recently, you don't know how to butter some bread, this is exactly 100% how you do it. The bread is respawned. Very good. Maybe you need to cut the bread first. Oh, hang on. I see the problem. I see the problem. The picture has the bread the other way around. Which is annoying because I don't actually have any control over how the bread falls. It's just... I need it. That's incredible. Just what I wanted to do. Nope. I don't know what I've... What I think I had the butter knife then? I'm not entirely sure what is he... Nope. That's not what I want. Let go of that. Okay. Oh, I put the bread on the butter. Never mind. I did it. We're all good.
Hey, lover boy. Take care of the other customers before you get your flirt on.
I don't actually work here, though. Okay. Be right back, Scarlet. Don't mind me.
Hurry back.
Oh, yes, we'd like to share a pizza.
You don't need that. Don't mind me, ma'am. You certainly don't need that.
You're a little wet behind the ears to be waiting tables. What the heck? Let's see what you've got.
I see the salad. Ah, I see the pepper. Oh, it's a different table. That's it. Okay. Yeah. This is 100% how you use a pepper grinder, by the way. I don't know if it's even landing on the salads, but this is totally how you do it.
That's good, thank you.
She said she wanted more. How much pepper do you want, lady? Do you want a salad or pepper?
More.
I'm trying not to shake the mouse too much because the webcam's moving. Oh, Rage Jazzy contributing to the Theme Rage challenge. Thank you very much, Rage Jazzy. Really appreciate it.
A little more.
Oh, this lady is going to take one bite of the salad and just die.
Enough!
Not bad, but let's see you serve that fancy cake to the table near the entrance.
Okay. Just, Oh dear. Not that foot, this foot. Oh, come on, you can pull it. You're totally a human male. There we go. This table right here, this one. Okay. Whoops. Sorry, sir. The cake, I assure you, is on its way. Let go of it. Nope, I want the cloche. Thank you. Nope, the cloche. Thank you. You know what? I hear it tastes better if it's picked up off the floor. I hear that is a thing in fancy restaurants. I'm 100% stuck in the cart. Right. Your floor cake. Your fancy dessert platter. Perfect.
It's so beautiful. Full of love and hope.
And floor.
Like our marriage used to be.
Oh! Oh, shots fired at their marriage. Oh, that's awkward. Can I please drop that? Thank you. I just need to get close to the seat.
The waiters have purple stains all over their shoes. I should investigate that.
Oh, it's this. They walk on the grapes.
Bon appetit.
Are you nervous? So, what's the most haunted place you've ever been?
Yum, 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 yum. This restaurant, actually.
Really? Submarine ghosts?
Do I take a second one? I don't know what the etiquette is here. I'm going... Nope. I'm going for a second. Okay, get back to the kitchen. Wonder if this has collectible ties.
Hey, Rook, the chef was looking for you.
What am I doing? Ooh, I'm not playing Far Cry 5. I'm not the Rook.
Back to cooking, young apprentice.
Get the steak out of the fridge. Nope.
I smell an
Nope.
octopus. It must be done cooking.
That's horrifying. Aha! I'm not close enough, dang it. There we go. I just... Steak. Tenderized steak with mallet. Please. Nope.
There are 37 steps to crafting the perfect cake.
You know, I'm going to grab the mallet and just do the steak over here.
Complete focus. One mistake and bam! Poison!
You know what? That doesn't sound great. Does not sound like a good time at all for a fancy restaurant. Hypothetically, is one of those 37 steps drop it on the floor for, I don't know, 30 seconds or so? Because if so, they may have had the best cake of all time.
If the meat is still moving, it is not tender enough.
Nope. Not close enough. Whoops. Toss pizza dough. This is asking far too much. Okay, I'm in the sauce. But not the alcohol, the actual sauce.
The art of dough tossing requires a surgeon's precision and delicacy.
I don't really know how I'm supposed to toss the pizza dough, if I'm being honest. I'm just kind of yeeting it as best I can. I didn't want that anyway. Nope. Oh, well that sort of worked. I guess. Put that there. Can't quite reach that from here, so we'll go here. Pizza. I need cheese. I need the bowl of cheese. Bowl of cheese? Bowl of cheese. I need to put the pizza on the paddle, if I'm being honest. I don't think I can... I don't think it's going to work as it... Drop the cheese. There we go. Step away from the kitchen. I told you to drop the cheese? Oh, you did. Oh, good. Nope. That pizza is in a really awkward position. There we go. Nailed it. Perfect. Yes, the grape. That's totally what I wanted you to choose. You know, I don't know what I was expecting, really. I need to let go. I just... Can I put this in the pizza oven? And then put the pizza on it. I feel like that will be the easier way to do it, except I'm stuck moving this thing around. Right, let go of that. Grab the pizza, lift the pizza up, lower the pizza even further. That counts. Load the dishwasher. Right. Nope. Let go of that. And then we pull this out. And then let go of... Nope. And then we pull this out. We let go of it. We do that. No. I was doing so well. It all fell apart at the third plate, if I'm being honest. Just, I believe. Nope. I did it! Haha! Bring pizza to Pizza Couple. Yes, you must rub your crotch on it first to assert dominance. Let me out the door. You probably expected this to be on the paddle, but here's your pizza.
A pizza?
A pizza!
That's...
Oh,
there we go.
you're not the only one with secrets. I've been doing some digging in Nevada.
Oh, have you? What have you found?
Enjoy.
It's aliens. All of it. If you could be any kind of animal. Human? That's a silly answer. Eating salad with your hands? Who raised you?
My mother, who raised you. It doesn't help that the arm is wrapped around me and I can't get it. Please, bulbous head. There we go. And smash in the face to simulate eating. This is how everyone eats salads, right? You can kind of sit back in your seat, look at the ceiling, ponder life's great mysteries, rub them in your face. Please. Where's that sweet spot? There it is.
Alright, kid. Let's see how strong your table clearing game is.
Oh, I'm good at clearing tables. I'm assuming it doesn't mean knock everything on the floor. Like, I probably have to put it somewhere, but I'm going to knock everything on the floor anyway.
Ease.
Nope.
Natural.
Everything's going on the floor.
A true artist.
I did it.
Watch and learn, boys. Watch and learn.
That should be good enough. Nope, I need my arm. There we go.
Bon appetit.
Oh,
what is that chair in the back?
Choose,
Okay,
I
it's
think I
gone.
picked Venice. Something about the waterways feels so romantic, like a union of land and sea.
Just gonna hit the fish with the knife, I guess. Ah. Oh, the fork respawns just in time. I don't know where the fork is. There it is. And approximate the face. I don't know where my arm is. There it is. The kitchen's slowly filling with bubbles, by the way, so that's great. That's perfectly on brand. I never really put it to you all, but do you want to be comrades or bubbles? I guess channel points are the core bubbles though, so that would necessitate you being comrades. I can't get this last piece of fish. Come on, just pick it up for the halibut. There we go. Scarlet, I'll be right back. There is a situation in the kitchen that needs my expert help.
Ah, there's the rookie. The chef needs more help in the kitchen.
Truly an appropriate amount of bubbles. Nope. I need the mop. I need the mop still. Nope. The mop. He's still just making cake, huh?
If it's too hot in the kitchen, put out the fire. Safety first, my apprentice.
How? I can't stand. Right, where was the fire extinguisher? I saw it earlier. Was that here? Or was it in the kitchen? I can't get through the door because of the... Oh, it's there. I see it. Right, let go of that. Stagger this way. That's how you put out fires, by the way.
Don't forget dessert!
Nope, cheese is not dessert, although according to Angel. Hey, Scarlet, I brought you this fresh from the kitchen. Hey, Tater God, how you doing? Scarlet, I brought you cake.
This dessert looks great. Care for a taste?
Nom, nom, nom,
It's
nom,
pretty
nom.
good, isn't it?
Another day in paradise? Glad to hear it. Paradise being this channel, right? Okay, so that took about 3 times the devs time, but I'm cool with that. Tommy and Stacy make up a story about their dad. Dev time 8:35. Well, we're gonna do it.
Tommy, what's this story about? Well, this is a story about Dad.
My ears are starting to hurt with this mask on, I'll be honest.
He's in a wrestling ring.
Oh dear.
I think he's at the hospital. And he's a nurse. That's lame. Why can't he be a doctor?
Men can be
No,
nurses.
he's a nurse and he does nursey things.
Get to the nurses station.
So he goes to the nurse station.
Hello, fellow nurses. I am a human nurse, just like you are. Hello, guys and gals. Hey, Phil. Bring back the wrestling ring. That would be a different game. Ah, please, let go. Thank you. No. No.
Nurse Dad
I
had
found
to go
them.
help all the patients.
Help your patients.
And Dad met this one guy who was a jerk.
Well, it's about time.
It's not. It's Octodad,
My
actually.
bottom hurts. Adjust my bed, nurse.
How do I do that? It just says adjust bed. Oh.
These
I
melon
see.
slices aren't just gonna jump into my mouth.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna feed. I guess I have to feed him, right? I have to feed him. Can I yeet them into his mouth? Hey, eat your melon, dude. Eat your melon. Melon. Probably not close enough. Melon. Pain chart. Painless, it's alright, bad, bad, terror bad. Hurts so good. Hurts so good is of course the feeling everyone gets when they subscribe to the channel. Also bears. And bear and eagle and ram, I guess. Just rub this in. Hug it out, dude. Just. Where's your mouth? That wasn't your mouth, that was your eye, but I'll take it. Can I just, like, stab him with the fork and be done with it?
Oh, I'm bored. Give me a book.
Stop, 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 stop.
Oh.
There was a book all the way in the first room, if I can get to it. I'm in the filing cabinet. I'm so sorry. You know what? He doesn't get salty hearts. He gets plain ass red book.
You're in my bubble.
I'm so sorry I keep kicking you, my dude.
My IV looks low. Change it already.
Okay, he can read that. Fine. Nope. I am, as ever, behind the door I'm opening. I have a real talent for doing that.
Now get out of here! I'm sick of your face.
Yeah, well, I'm sick of your face too.
And then Dad met a patient who was sad and weird.
Hey, it's me.
It's bad, isn't it? Oh no! Oh no, is it chives?
It's worse.
Euphoria? The Macarena?
It's
I
onion.
better check my blood pressure to find out.
It's worse. It's a gift sub. Wow, this is annoying.
Oh, what about my eyes? Shine lights in my eyes!
Right, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'll be honest. There we go. I got it. I don't think I can do it from this angle. I don't know. They look pretty like eyes for me.
I feel like I'm not blinking enough. Oh, what is it? Oh, give it to me straight, nurse. Can you show me on the whiteboard?
Wow.
Oh, I see.
It's perfect. It moves in a grid, by the way.
Unicornitis! Oh,
Hey,
well,
she has the
that's
unicorn
not so
horn now.
bad. Thanks, nurse.
Away! As everyone knows, people afflicted with unicornitis can fly.
Can I get unicornitis? Because that'd be cool. I don't think I need the jack.
And Dad met this one lady who was really
Oh,
nice.
thankfully, a nice person.
Good morning, Mr. Nurse. If it's not too much trouble, would you mind fluffing my pillow and turning off the television?
Do you even have a pillow? I turned it off. Oh, it's back there. Huh. I got it. We're all good. Look at that wiggly arm. Maximum fluffination achieved.
Donuts from the waiting room, please. Here's some money to buy them.
It's all good. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. I'm a human nurse, just like you are. Hello, fellow medical professional. How are you doing? Just gonna rub this all over the vending. There we go. She wanted the donuts, I believe. Donut. Didn't mean to do that. Lady, that's... Nope, not a donut. Still not a donut. That's definitely not a donut. Do not recommend eating that. Please? Pull it out? Donuts in a hospital? I know, right? I'm beginning to think I'm not a qualified medical professional. Sorry. Really itchy face. There might be some left in the packet.
Thank you, you so much. What now?
Here's your donuts. Slams onto head.
Oh, the phone rings.
Nope. I am so sorry. I didn't kick him in the head this time.
And on the phone is Dad's long-lost brother.
Dad, it's your long-lost brother. I've got terrible news for you. One of your patients is going into cardiac arrest.
Not one of my patients.
Patient alert in room 205.
Ah. It's that guy. Lady, so sorry. Oh, he's dead. Just good enough.
Wait, what's cardiac arrest? I don't know. It's one of those hospital things you say on TV. It sounds illegal.
This is perfect. And the other one? Nope, that's a chair. Nope, that's a chair gun. Nope. Go with the chair. There we go. Get him to the prep room. I don't know what's going on with my tentacle. Well, he's going to the prep room whether he wants it or not. Taste God adding to the challenge, thank you.
But suddenly, Dad faced a most fearsome challenge.
Was it the door?
Good thing there was a crowbar there to crowbar the door open.
Whack! Hey, where's 205? There he is. Prep room. You know, I don't think this is a proper hospital. Oh, wash your hands. Very important to wash your hands before surgery of any kind. Yeah, we'll just leave that there. That's what the maintenance people are for. Give him the anesthesia. Aha. Sir, where would you like your anesthetic? Just scream if it's not in your eye. Well, he didn't scream, so I assume he was fine with that. This is the thing people are watching me play while wearing a stupid cardboard mask. Whoop! Get on the table, sir. Sir, you are a very uncooperative patient. There we go. That. No, he fell off. And that was incredible. I pressed the wrong button to let go of him. Page Dr. Nigel. Where's the page? Oh, it's on the wall.
You have pressed all the buttons. Please try again.
I'll try all of them, why not?
Hello? Who is this? Joe? Stop calling me.
Paging Dr. Nigel. Dr. Nigel to the operating room.
I seem so surprised. I'm surprised by everything in this game, okay? I was expecting competent medical personnel, and I got this.
Came in, and he was famous. His name was Nigel.
Ah, yes. Dr. Nigel. Do you think that's close enough? I think that'll count. And then we'll wait to find out. Wow, that it did actually count. It's worse than we thought, chat. He has a skull! I'll be honest, neither of those things are none of these things are scalpels. Also, what am I stuck on? There we go. Question if consent for this procedure is given. Of course it has. Hi there, how's everyone doing? What a game is this? It looks hilarious. Bears1574. This is a game called Octodad. It's a trip, let's put it that way. But we're doing okay, hopefully. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. I haven't seen a scalpel anywhere. Is it? Ah. It is so annoying having to press space. Oh, Dr. Nigel. I'm sorry. Here's your request to try not to stab the doctor in the face. There we go. Wow, Dr. Nigel, couldn't you have got...
Where does Dad find a bone saw?
Someone else to do this?
In a box somewhere.
The box that I broke earlier. And we'll go with... forwards a bit, and then down a bit. Bone saw. Dr. Nigel, here is your bone saw. And we go up, and around.
Then it was time for surgery, and Dad got all up in some guts.
I don't know, Stacy. Dad grounded me for a week after my last story.
Sports Johnson and the zombie hurricane was pretty violent.
It was my masterpiece.
I'd play that.
So it turned out the man was a robot all
Ready to watch? Well, I'm glad. Glad you think so. What is love, chat?
So now
but a second-hand emotion.
Can begin.
Hand Nigel a tool. Okay, but why did the screwdriver fall through the table? That's not needed. That's not important. I'm no... Nope. Nope, let go of that. And... I don't think he needs that. I don't think he needs that. I lost it hearing them say open them cuts. Yeah, the writing's been really good considering what this game actually is. Can I have my tentacle back, please? Nope. That's what I was going for. Get rid of that. Well, obviously I'm going to put it to the Discord community as well, but we have had one vote for Get All the Ties, so I guess this is more than a one-stream game. Oh. There we go. Nope. Oh, dang it. I needed that. Can I? Okay, it fell on the floor somewhere down here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you for having mercy. Is this not his forehead?
And in his chest they find a broken heart!
So broken, it goes crazy flying around the room, and then all his arms and legs go kabloom all over the place.
I need to catch the heart, but I can't move. Oh, I can move now. Please, please no. Please. Oh, I caught it. Nigel, I know it's not mine to give, but here is a heart. I appear to have a needle sticking in me, so that's great. I think it's the patient's. Attach the robot limbs. Well, this looks important. Well, I hope you all feel like you got your channel point. This was worth all the channel points you contributed for it. Please, game, just let me do the thing. I'm not sure entirely which arm it is. That's not a limb. It's quite clear that Hart has a serious case of unicornitis. Except, like... Oh, I'm stuck in the actual... There we go. Except it's the unicorn from Elder Scrolls Oblivion that attacks you as soon as you see it. It's that unicorn. I don't know what's going on with the camera. So it's really not the game for you if you have an issue with needles. There we go.
Okay, the guy's not a robot anymore.
Oh, good. Did I not click the clip? I did. Alright, we're going on a journey. Oh, his hand's already, he's already been shocked. His hand is already, he's just like, yeah, please, continue, continue. Clear. Oh, now he's just posing for us, chat. Now he's just posing for us. He's making me feel things I didn't want to feel again. Please? I'm high-fiving that. There we go.
And the famous doctor high-fived.
I don't know exactly what that
more
is.
than once.
Pound it. Right, my friend, we're going this way. God, dang it. Nope. Up and down. I mean, he's technically in the wheelchair, okay? I'd allow it.
Dad brought the not a robot anymore patient back to his room safely.
Right, he's 100% got broken neck now. Please? Oh, that guy, I guess, because I got too far away. What is... Sir, your arm is really concerning me. I'm going to be honest with you. Do I have a job in hospital portering? When this Twitch thing goes belly up. Not that's really gone very far off the ground, you understand, but... Oh, this is not easy to control. I mean, it's not easy to control to begin with. You throw the wheelchair into the mix and... You're right there, dude. Just get in the room. Well, at least he's sitting up now.
But Dad caught unicornitis from that alien lady, and the only cure for unicornitis is jet skis.
Hey, that
so he
Sturgeon
bought us some
Simulator.
sweet jet skis.
The end.
Jet skis. You been watching Loki? I hear nurses get paid better than writers. Yes, I believe that. Okay, so that was Hospitalicious. That was the entire game played in 3 hours and 34 minutes. Someone has claimed that I need all the ties, so I'm going to have a sip of my water, and then I guess I'm going to start getting started on the ties. Because I don't really have anything else to play for 20 minutes, so I may as well get started on that. And then I will ask my Discord community when they want to see the rest of the tie collection. Secret tie. Okay. Oh, I'm not finished yet. Don't worry about that. I'm not finished yet. I'm also. I'm glad you had a heck of a good time. Oh no, I'm not finished. I'm doing the full 4-hour stream. You know. I'm committed to this cosplay stream. I'm going to skip the cutscene now. Sorry for being unclear. Please, I need the key. Open the wall. That's weird. So the first tie on that door handle, I unfortunately picked it up when I did the tutorial, and it remembers that kind of thing. But there is a tie right there. Second tie. This is the tutorial, so they're all going to be super easy. Also, I do apologize, but I have to alt-tab out the game, which makes all the music turn off. Astonishingly, the bow tie doesn't count as a tie for the collectibles. Also, I'd like to know how the bow tie got up there, for being completely honest. That went to the moon. Past the whole door. Of course I'm going to put the hat on again. Looking dapper.
I didn't think he was ever going to show up.
This shrine approves Cthulhu's cultist count will increase dramatically now, hopefully.
She's marrying him. Doesn't he seem a little...
Wow, that's really not fair at all.
They're going to have such beautiful children.
I knew you wouldn't get cold feet. Honey, where's the best man?
Get that tie up
You'll
there.
have to get the ring yourself. I know you like to tickle the ivories.
There it is.
But maybe you wait until the reception.
Nope.
Do you need any help over there?
That's a donut.
You look so handsome.
There we go. I think I was on one knee as well. I'm not sure, but I think I was. It's so beautiful. Boom, boom, boom. Unfortunately, I cannot skip the credits. He's not wearing a 3-piece though, he's wearing a 2-piece. 3-piece would be a waistcoat or a vest. And as far as I can tell, he's only wearing a blazer and the trousers. Tut, tut, tut. Song lyrics, you're wrong. Apart from the chef. Again, apart from the chef. Well, the chef doesn't suspect, actually, does he? He knows. So I guess technically the song's not incorrect in that instance, but it is incorrect about the three-piece suit. Yeah, there is no waistcoat there. Alright. Home sweet home ties. Apparently I'm an idiot and just missed the first tie because I definitely opened that drawer. Yep, I 100% missed this tie. Number 1, Dad. Get out of here. No one likes you doing your job, you stupid alarm clock. Second tie under the gnome. I got that. Okay, so the garden shed apparently has 2 ways you can get to it. Let go with that, please. Nope. Do not caress that picture.
Dad's up.
Morning, Daddy.
That's
I
the wrong
saw
way
a
entirely.
blue jay the other day, and a cardinal.
Oh, you're finally up. Nice to see you, sleepyhead.
What a blue jay and a cardinal make.
Cute purple ones.
Yeah, they would.
I sent a picture to the Inquisitor magazine and they put it on the cover. You should pick one up, dear. While you're waiting on your coffee, could you bring Stacy some milk?
Soon I'll be a
Oh, that's the freezer again. Nope. There we go.
Have you seen my Salty Hearts novel anywhere?
Astonishingly, no.
Oh, hush. Is everything okay in there?
Nope. Everything is fine. Scarlet, everything is wonderful.
From the living room, mister.
Thanks for the milk.
Wow.
Soon my bones will be made of steel.
I just got body checked by my daughter. You know what? Active rebellion. I'm not saying there. Whoops.
My typewriter is out of ink. We've got more somewhere, right?
Yes, in my ink sacks.
I made your coffee just the way you like it. Sea salt and tartar sauce.
Please. Somewhere around here.
Your mustache is getting long again. Might need a trim soon.
Please. Am I behind or in front? I can't tell. There we go.
Now that you're energized, I need you to take care of some chores in the backyard while I get some work done. There's grass to mow, weeds to pull, wood to chop, and don't forget to make burgers for lunch.
Right. Let's do this again.
Dad, when you chop trees, do they feel pain?
Jeez, Stacy, some things like trees and animals don't feel pain.
Chop. Chop. Again, Captain America has nothing on this. Right, this is apparently what you can use to get on top of the shed.
Mom, I got a splinter from the table.
Come here, honey. Let me take a look.
If this thing were any bigger, I'd be dead.
That's the wrong way around. It also says if you want, you can kind of like, you can climb the ladder and jump across. I'm not sure I'm up for that. I'll be honest with you all. I'm trying to use this as a step. I guess putting it at the side where it gets higher, probably not the best idea though. Right, can I? There we go.
Hey, Dad, I saw
Nope.
that crazy chef guy again.
Did I do it? I did, but my foot was under it. Dang it.
I think some of my army men are still buried there. Rest their souls.
Right.
Of course I had to. Do you want their bodies lying all over the house?
Get on the roof. There we go. Haha! I did it. And that's finished the level.
Why are you pouring ketchup in your brother's drink?
I'm just trying to make a potion.
Well, dear, I've got a book on chemistry that'll teach you to make real potions.
My potion's already real.
You have destroyed Stacy, Scarlet. You are the worst parent.
The ladybugs are really getting out of hand this season. I should pick up some insecticide before they eat all my flowers.
Please. I have weeded.
Stacy, why are your butterfly hair clips all over the yard?
My foot's in the way.
Them to nature.
You know what? The kid's got an answer for everything, and I'm here for it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. So I was right with having to make a step to get up there. I just forgot about this box.
Mommy is feeding ants.
When there's a toxic spill and these guys get giant, you'll thank me.
Why do they have so many balls? I don't. There we go. I don't understand why they have so many balls.
Dad, you should have seen this spiral I threw the other day. It was like 50 feet or like 100. I don't want to brag.
Clearly.
Well, I would mow the lawn, but I hurt my knee at basketball practice and my elbow at baseball and my foot at...
Oh, come on. Is that not good enough? Oh, that's annoying.
Hey, Dad, the way you're mowing the lawn reminds me of this one episode of Sports Johnson, where he goes back in time and meets his son, Sports Johnson Jr., or SJJ, and he and his son have to train to win the future
Please.
soccer match between Earth
Just let me stop doing this.
And they do. And Dad, are we ever going to play soccer together?
I'm allergic to soccer, kid. Sorry, it's just how medicine works. There we go. It's just how biology works, really.
That stings!
Don't get...
Dad, are hamburgers really made out of ham? Oh.
Ah, yes. Perfect. This is how you cook a hamburger. Most definitely. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with this at all.
My camera's getting a bit old, honey. Any chance you know where to find an M1 modified for motor drives?
Whoops. Yeah, you know, it's beef, right? Or pork or whatever. It's not chicken, is what I'm saying. So, like, as long as it's cooked on the edge, you're fine.
3 bankruptcies since opening in 1960. 2 directors in the last year. Yikes.
There we go. How you can just stand there and do it.
It's such a beautiful day today. The sun is shining, the birds are singing.
The worms are wiggling.
The hamburgers are sizzling.
Even worms are happy to be outside today.
I'm doing the worm. However, I am going to have to move for this one. Don't mind me, regular human family.
Oh no! Hey! I bet they taste like...
Please?
I've
There we go.
got you now!
Trying to kick the gnomes over.
Second gnome!
That chef totally got the second gnome with the
What's
octopus.
going on over there?
So I know fact rugby is the superior sport to soccer. Oh, most definitely. Everything is fine here. There's totally no murderous chef trying to kill me.
I have a surprise for the whole family. A free trip to the aquarium!
Should I let the cutscene play out?
I know you think aquariums are festering prisons of iniquity, but I've got to write an article for the paper. Can't you make an exception this time? For me?
So chat, do you want more of this on Friday or back to Resident Evil 0? Your choice.
Groceries. We need to
You
go
know,
to
like
the grocery
continue getting all the
store.
ties.
We need things like cereal for the kids. Right, kids?
Well, we already have cereal.
We need so much cereal.
So
settled.
very
We're all going to the grocery
much.
I want Sports Johnson cereal and pizza and soda and chocolate milk.
And I want an apple.
Hey, apples are great, okay? They're crunchy, they're sweet, they're fruity, they taste amazing. They hurt when you throw them at someone. Don't throw apples at people, it's a waste of an apple. Okay. Ties in here. Okay, I can get there easily enough. Sorry, sir. I thought I could get there easily enough.
Gervison's has revolutionized the modern shopping experience. Everything here is automated and handled remotely.
The rotten apples? Oh, well, that's a different matter entirely.
We here at Gervison's promote family values by offering great values to great families.
Oh, I see it. It is... Not that bunch. Nope, not that. It's right there. I can see it. Banana tie. The rainbow is great and everything, but we're wearing the banana tie. I don't think I need that somehow. And we'll take that, thanks. Oh, this means I've got all the mini games again. Dang it. Chat, what have you told me to do? Why would you inflict this upon me? Nope. Taking this banana peel on an epic journey.
I choose Gervison's because I can't get enough of Soda City.
I wish I lived in Soda City.
I'll be back for you, mango soda.
Picking up soda for the big game, maybe for a big party? Only Gervison's has a Soda City big enough to handle all your biggest events.
Bye, meat boy. Now that is a mistake. It's a joke, you can all laugh at it if you want to. In fact, I insist. Right, apparently I'm climbing, which is what this game does so well. Nope. Just kind of go up, please. Alright, there we go. Leg up. 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 I fell off because the leg will not go up. Ha! I did it. No, I need to get up onto the air duct. Nope, I am now trapped in here. This... It's like, help! Help! I'm stuck! There we go. I kind of wish the feet would stick. Like, they're covered in suckers, right? Why don't they just stick on the pipe? Or step ladders, for example? No. I just need to get up. Right. No. Please. Okay. You know what? I'll take that. Unfortunately, it wouldn't let me pull up with the other leg for whatever reason. But I guess that's how I'm getting up there. Hang on, I'm sorry. I know no one's told me to change control scheme, but that was actually hurting my hand. So I've gone back to the controller. There we go. It was way easier, would you believe? But back to keyboard and mouse to keep me honest. There we go. Right, unfortunately it doesn't save, so I'm gonna have to get something so it saves a checkpoint.
See, when the
for
red
me.
light's on, the speaker is off. That means it's safe for me to talk about how we get our meat from... What? What is it? Oh, geez. What I was saying was, it's safe to talk about how we get our meat from... nowhere. Gervison's.
Please checkpoint. Okay. So with that checkpoint, you know what, I'll go get the mango arm here. The pizza will take a bit longer to get, so I don't really have time to get that. But I can go for the mango soda.
Our deli offers a variety of creatures that can be fried, barbecued, roasted, and toasted. Stop on by.
Okay, so I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm going to take this mask off and my ears can get some feeling back into them. Oh, it shows you time spent in level and number of masks number of ties you've discovered. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to post in my Discord community if they want to see this, like to see the rest of this before I go back to Resident Evil 0. Or if they want me to go back to Resident Evil and finish that before I get all the ties in this. Again, if you want to join it and you know, aren't already, here is the link. Thank you everyone for watching. Really appreciate it. Thank you all. Thank you for the follows and the just hanging out and keeping me sane during whatever this was. Does anyone have any raid targets? Because I have viewers and I feel like I should rate someone. YouTube though, I'm going to end the recording here. So YouTube, thank you for watching, really appreciate it. Please do stay safe, healthy and wholesome, and maybe one day you can swing by the Twitch channel, but you don't have to. Any support is appreciated, but see you YouTube.